Yo, 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 it's the Iggitty Biggitty Bossy Boss-0-Leeny, cooking with what? Gas-O-Leeny, fire content. How you guys doing tonight? I know in the States it's the daytime. Hold on, let me turn this down for the one time. Hold on, turn my music down. I need to say you can't hear me. What's up with everybody? All right. Oh, and hold on. Boop. There we go. The lady of the hour. Hey, tell the people your name. What's your name?
Hi guys, my name is Amanda Yawa from Cape Town, South Africa.
Amanda Yawa?
Yes, Yawa.
One more time, what's your surname?
Amanda Yawa. Yawa is my surname.
Okay, Amanda Yawa from Cape Town, South Africa. Oh man, shout out Cape Town. I told you, I come from a place called Oakland, California.
Yeah.
And we call it Oaktown.
Oaktown.
So from Cape Town to Oaktown. Bay Area and back down. LA and back town. Oakland where they put the Mac down. Show me love. You know about Tupac, huh? You know about Tupac?
Yes, I do.
What you know about Tupac? What you laughing for? There's nothing funny. What you laughing for? What you know about Tupacalyst?
Oh, he's a legend.
He's a legend? Way over here. So when we were chilling and vibing when we first came here, when she first got over, we drinking and we vibing and all the shit. So I give her control of the Bluetooth, and she's playing her Afro beats and her African music. You know, we rocking. And then she switched gears. Then she started playing the Migos. She started playing, of course, you know she had to play Chris Brown. When the next nigga want you, and your nigga can't do nothing for you. These hoes ain't loyal. Then the next thing I know, she started bumping Tupac. So what? And you know what song she was bumping? Guess what first Tupac song she put on for me? I'm like, man, well, how you really feel though? Hold on for the one time. She said she put on Hit 'Em Up.
Yeah.
Hit 'Em Up. Why you put on Hit 'Em Up? You fat motherfucker, why I fucked your wife? Oh man. So out here, the hip hop scene is still big out here. The American hip hop scene, you guys follow it obviously. Correct?
Yes, we do.
That's what's up. But shout out to Afrobeats though, man. Afrobeats be rocking though. Yeah. Afrobeats be rocking. So that being said, that talking about the guy. Hold on. Yeah, so tell me about yourself. So you said you are South African, born and raised?
Yes, born and raised.
Born and raised. That's what's up. And what part of South Africa do you come from? I know you're in Cape Town now.
Yeah.
But where you hail from?
I'm from Eastern Cape.
Okay, where?
Eastern Cape.
Eastern Cape. Okay, that's what's up. And you're in Cape Town now for school. Wow, university. That's what's up. You said you have a few years left?
Yes, a few years left.
A few years left. That's what's up. Yeah, she was telling me that about once a year in December, she takes a taxi cab ride back home to your home. Is it a village?
Not exactly.
It's a town?
Township, yeah.
It's a township. How long does it take you by taxi?
About 20 hours.
20 hours? What? You know how long 20 hours is?
Yeah.
Most of these passport bros, they don't even fly 20 hours. They don't even fly 20 hours. These guys don't want to fly more than 3 hours. If it's like 5 hours, they die. You know, they blood come out they man pussy out their butt. Like bitches. These are supposed to be travelers. They're travelers, but they cry. They cry like women if it's more than 5 hours. Oh, I can't go. That's too far. I can't sit on a plane that long. I said, what? You a bitch? That's crazy. The Thailand guys, we fly. We know we have to be on that plane 18, 19 hours.
Yeah.
And even then, it's 2 flights. Because you know about connections, correct?
Yeah.
You have the 1 flight, and sometimes it's the short leg or the long leg and the layover.
Yeah.
But it's not like one time. It's like 5-6 hours, and then another 10 hours. You talking about you be in that taxi 20 hours?
20 hours.
What? I know they have to stop. They have to have rest stops.
They only stop for, gas stations. Then that's it.
Gas stations and that's it?
That's it.
What? 20 hours?
20 hours.
Oh my God. And you do that once a year about?
Depends if I have to do something in Eastern Cape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out to you. That's what's up. But you from Eastern Cape?
Yeah.
Eastern Cape, born and raised, and you're out here in Cape Town going to school.
Yeah.
Yes, she's a college student. She's almost finished. That's what's up. So what are you studying, if you don't mind me asking? What is your field of study?
I'm studying law.
Studying law?
Yeah.
What? Did you want to be a lawyer, a judge?
Just a lawyer.
Just a lawyer? Okay. So you have a passion for justice? You want to bring justice?
Yes, I do.
And get the evildoers?
Yep.
That's what's up, man. Fight corruption. That's what's up. But when you make it, I know you're gonna make it. When you make it, don't be corrupt yourself. Don't get up there and get corrupted yourself.
No, I won't.
Oh man, that's what's up. So Cape Town. So you've been here for a few years, obviously for the school.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you like about Cape Town, and what do you don't like about Cape Town?
What I like about Cape Town is that there's a lot to do, a lot of activities. Like there's a lot of places you can visit.
Okay.
Like Table Mountain, for example.
Yes.
And what you call the beaches.
The beaches.
Yeah. The clubs.
The clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Long Street the other night, and them clubs was lit, man.
Yeah.
I went to Club Drama. I went to Soho. I went into Savage briefly, and I ran out.
Yeah.
I went into Club Savage, and I ran out. But shout out to Club Savage. Yeah, them, Long Street was lit.
Yeah, it's very lit.
So what's some of the clubs that some guys should look out for if they come out here? What is some of your top clubs you suggest?
What I would suggest is going to Saint.
Saint?
Yeah, Guilty, The One.
Guilty? Okay. The One?
The One.
Oh man, you know, no offense, but when I was on Long Street, I saw some baddies, some tall baddies. They was all walking into the One.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what's up. The One. Okay.
Also, Cubana.
Cubana.
Yeah, IAPF and which other club? Also Enzo.
Enzo. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. So Cape Town has a vibrant nightlife.
Yeah.
It obviously has a lot of tourist activities with the
a lot.
Table Mountain and the beaches. It's very scenic. That's what's up. So, other parts of South Africa, how much have you traveled within your own country? Have you been to Joburg?
Yes, I have.
Okay. What do you like about Joburg? How is Joburg different than Cape Town? Because I haven't been to Joburg yet.
I would say the vibe is different.
The vibe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, especially the nightlife.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it a little more nightlife?
No, I think Cape Town is a bit more.
Wow.
But the music is from that side, so.
Okay.
Yeah. But Cape Town, actually,
Okay. So I keep hearing about this famous, I guess, South African, obviously a rapper, I believe.
Yeah.
He got killed. He got murdered about a year or so ago.
Oh yeah, I think 2 years ago.
Okay, what was his name?
It was AKA.
Yes, AK. Yeah. Oh, that's too bad, man. Was he a young man?
Yeah, quite youngies.
Oh man. Yeah, a lot of people liked him, huh?
A lot, yeah.
And what was it about? Do you know? Do anybody know?
I think it was about what you call. It was related to a girl, which committed suicide, or I don't know. They claim that he killed her.
What? That's crazy.
Because I think they say she jumped off a building or something. I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, but
And they said AKA pushed her, stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow, that's what they claim.
Yeah.
And then so some people got him for revenge or something.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, some people got him for revenge, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Alleged. Remember, she studies law. She studies law. Allegedly. Okay, that's what's up. All right. I know South Africa is a whole country with many cities and townships, but I don't know all of them. So the only other one that I know is Durban. Have you ever been to Durban yet?
Yes, I have.
So how is Durban? How is the vibe in Durban? Because I'm going there next.
When I was in Durban, it was quite hot, and it was in December. So it was quite hot.
And hot in December?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very hot in December.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was quite a vibe.
Quite a vibe? Okay. I'm going to check it out. So I was telling everybody on this South Africa trip, I'm actually hitting 2 South Africa cities, which was Cape Town and Durban. I was purposely skipping Joburg. Yeah. And I plan to come next year because I travel when I can. So next year when I come, I want to do Joburg. Yeah. But I wanted to do 2 cities, and I know Joburg is like the big one, the main one.
Yes, the main one.
Since it's the main one, I purposely wanted to do the two smaller ones, and then next year focus on Joburg, the big one. So I said I'm gonna do Cape Town and I'm gonna do Durban, and then I'm going up to Kenya. Have you ever been to Kenya yet?
Not yet.
Okay. So I've been to Kenya one time last year.
Yeah.
I've been to Nairobi. It was nice. So this time when I go to Kenya, I am going to Mombasa. Yes.
Okay.
Shout outs. I'm gonna look at some of the chats. None of them are super yet, but I'll look at them. Do she know? Shout out to she Jordan. Do she know anything about the Zulu tribe? It is recommended to visit and so forth.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So the Zulus are big here in South Africa?
Yes, they are.
Okay. So what can you tell us about the Zulu tribe?
The Zulu tribe is mostly in Durban. KZN province.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly that side, not in Cape Town.
It's not in Cape Town?
There's only a few in Cape Town, yeah. Yeah, Zulu people are quite nice. They, unlike Xhosa people, they are quite, not too loud. Yeah. Xhosa people are quite loud a bit. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but they're very nice people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And very respectful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So, all right. Already, man. Already. That being said, so one of the things that we do here, is we do what's called a 360. Do you know what a 360 is? Do you know what a 360 is?
Yeah.
Yeah. She said yes. Gotcha. Gotcha. You should have knew it was coming. Yeah, so we're gonna get to that. So C. Jordan, shout out to C. Jordan. He's a big contributor. He really helped me for this trip. So can you say hello, C. Jordan?
Hi, C. Jordan.
Hey, I told you to give you a shout out. Yeah, him and Highlander, they're really big supporters on my channel. He says, how many different languages you speak?
I speak about 6 languages.
What? 6? I didn't even ask her that. I didn't ask her that. Damn, 6 languages?
Yeah.
Oh man. So name them.
I speak.
I think somebody is capping.
No, I'm not.
I think somebody capping. You know what capping mean?
Yeah, but I'm not capping.
You know what capping mean? How you know what capping mean? Oh, you not capping?
Yeah.
Okay, no capping your rap?
No.
Okay, name them. 6.
I speak Xhosa, I speak Zulu, I speak Sotho, I speak Afrikaans, I speak English, I speak Pedi, and I speak Tswana.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it, cause she speak languages that I didn't even know existed. That was languages, right? I was waiting to hear English, French, German. She started talking, but a lot of those languages you name are tribal languages.
Yeah, they're tribal languages.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And you said you speak African?
Afrikaans.
Afrikaans. So Afrikaans, I'm ignorant. I don't know. I'm very ignorant.
Yeah.
But the Afrikaans, isn't that what a lot of the white South Africans speak?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like based on Dutch.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Ooh, I know something, man. I know something because I heard about the Afrikaan. So are they called Afrikaners?
Afrikaners, yes.
Okay, the Afrikaners speak
There's
Afrikaans.
coloureds, then there's Afrikaners.
Okay, hold on. One more time. Run it down. There's what?
There's coloureds.
Coloreds.
Then there's Afrikaners.
Afrikaners.
We call them Boers.
Boers. I heard about that. Boers.
Yeah.
And they're mainly white.
They're mainly light-skinned.
Light
actually
skin.
white. Not actually white.
They're not racially white?
The colors are not racially white.
Well, no, the colors. But I'm talking about the Afrikaners and Boers.
The Boers, they identify as white.
But they're kind of not?
Kind of not.
Oh, wow.
They're South Africans, so they're basically Africans.
They're Africans, right?
Yeah.
They're like, okay, no matter how you feel about him, but the man, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
He's South African, so what would he be? Is he a Boer? Is he an Afrikaner? What would Elon Musk of Twitter X be? What is he?
Well, Elon Musk, his father, right, is from what's his country? His father.
Elon Musk's father?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what country he comes from.
Yeah, but
I can look it up.
oh yeah, I think he's from here, but
yes.
He doesn't identify as an Afrikaner because he's not an Afrikaner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but his father is, I think it's English, but it's from South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, but he doesn't identify as Afrikaner.
No, I don't even think that he speaks Afrikaans.
Okay. But you know what? There's one of them things where there's a lot of delusion all over the world.
Yeah.
Where people, they don't identify themselves.
Yeah.
But everybody else sees them as that.
Yeah. But
So what would other people see him as an Afrikaner because he's from South Africa and he's white?
Yeah, I think some people might see him as an Afrikaner.
So other people would see him, but he don't identify himself.
No, there are some white people here in South Africa who are South Africans, but they don't identify as Afrikaners, who are pure English.
Pure English.
Who don't speak Afrikaans.
And they don't?
No. But they identify as South Africans.
They identify.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of that going around. So there's always the balance where you have to respect people's wishes and what they think and how they feel and how they want to identify. But then you also have to be in reality too. So that's like in America, in the States, they have the gay movement, the transgender movement, LBGT.
Yeah.
So you can have a man identify as a woman, and vice versa. A woman, she in her mind, she identifies as a man, right?
Yeah.
And so you have to walk very carefully with respect.
Yeah.
You have to respect their wishes, but there's also reality. There's reality too.
Yeah.
There's reality. I understand what you identify, but I identify with reality. So it's a lot of that. So in the DR, and I always come back to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
In the DR, Dominican Republic, shout out to the people, beautiful race of people. Many of the Dominican people, they are brown. They're all different colors. They're all different colors. But many of them are brown. Some are color, a little darker. Do you know they identify as white? They can be this color. So they're actually darker than your colors here. You have coloreds.
Yeah.
They're darker than your coloreds, and in their mind, they think they're white. They're blanca. They're blanca like Cristo. They're white like Christ. They shy away from the blackness. They can be this color, me no black. Me no black. Me Dominican. Me no black. If my color is blanca, I'm white.
Yeah.
They say, you're not white. But in their mind, they see themselves, they identify as white. Yeah, they identify. So it's very interesting how, psychology. I know you take a few psychology classes for your law.
Yeah.
It's interesting how people identify themselves. And I'm going to go say, in our passport bro space, the guys, there were guys, bros, who have a passport.
Yeah.
They go overseas. They hook up with nice, sexy ladies on vacation like a man could do. That's okay. It's okay as long as everything is okay. You treat her right. You pay her right. You play nice. That's okay. But these guys, I'm not a passport bro. What? You have a passport. You're a bro. You travel. You do exactly what I do. I see you, Damon. Yeah, that's you. But I don't identify as a passport bro. Just call me a traveler. So it's just interesting how a lot of people mentally, they identify, with things that's not reality.
Yeah.
And then which is cool, but you have to run the balance, right? 50-50 of showing respect their wishes with reality. Crazy. That being said, would you say, C. Jordan? A lot of Africans speak more than one language. Big up to you. He got the hearts. He got the hearts and he's clapping. Shout out C. Jordan. Yeah, right, a lot of, they're smart, man. They're smart, highly educated. What's good, my people? Show enough. All right, hold on. We're not gonna do this long. She has somewhere she has to be. I don't want to keep her all night, but this is what we're gonna do. Hold on 1 second. Time for the 360, Miss Lady. You take my hand. Can you stand up? Woohoo! You know the assignment. 360 means you're supposed to turn. You're supposed to turn too. Supposed to turn. Okay. Okay, come over here to me, more than me. Make sure we get on camera. Okay. All right. Over that way? No, over this way. There we go. All right. 360, baby. 360. Oh, man. What is this? What is this called? It's called Niash. Why is it like Charmin? You know what Charmin is?
No.
You don't know what Charmin? In the States, Charmin is like tissue paper. Yes. Oh, Charmin. Hey. Man, Nash. Should all South African women have Nash like this?
Yeah.
pretty much, huh? That's a 360, y'all. Yay. Got the little shape, the in and go out. That's what's up. Man, she just doing a whole bunch of 360s, huh? You having too much fun. And she having too much fun. What? You having too much fun. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough, man. That's enough. That's enough. Hey. Yay. That's what's up. Like I said, we're not going to be long. Another few more minutes. I'm going to end this. That's what's up. He said, shout out to Cassie. He said, that's cake and steak. Oh, man. Not cake and steak. He said, you got both. He said, you got cake and steak. Oh, man. Now you see, she said, why you put that peach right there? You put a peach. Why you put a peach there? I said, trust me, it's a reason. It's a reason. Oh, man. Oh, they love you. They loving you. They loving you. Show enough. Show enough. She's beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. That's what's up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll get off that. Yes, sir. Right? Man. Man. That's what's up. But, he said, what does she eat? Hey, it's an honest question. It's an honest question. So what are you feeding her, boss? What are you feeding her, boss? So what do you eat? What do you feed this right here? What do you feed this? What is your daily diet? What does it consist of?
Well, protein.
Protein.
Carbohydrates.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
She said protein.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
And carbohydrates.
And dairy.
And dairy. Mm-hmm. Hey, protein, carbohydrates, and dairy. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's what's up. So there you go. About time. $2 all we get. This one's better than the first one. Yeah. Yeah, so he just, shout out to Italian Stallion, man. Shout out to X-Nay on the next day, man. Yeah, don't worry about what he said, man. Greens, potatoes, you name it. You know that meme? You know that meme that was a couple years ago? That church lady? I got greens, beans, tomato, yams, ham, you name it. He said, you got all that. He said, you got the yams. She got yams? Why she got yams? Okay, I got to ask you a question. Why do African women, because I've been in Kenya, and now I'm here. Why do African women have so much niash? What's going on? Why do you guys have so much niash?
I think it's because of what we eat.
What you eat?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know about that. Probably. I just think it's in y'all genes, man.
Yeah, the genes too.
Your genes.
Well, she's about to say that.
Yeah, I heard that people, what do you say? Pap and goat.
Yeah, pap. Yeah.
Okay, so shout out to my guy, No Excuse. He comes to South Africa. He's one of the people that put me on to come into South Africa. This guy, No Excuse. So shout out to No Excuse. Pap and goat, huh? That's what they eat? Goat meat do that? That's what goat do?
Mostly pap.
Pop, mostly pop?
Yeah.
Man, we gotta feed that to some chicks in the States, man. We gotta find some pop and feed them some pop and goat. Cause man, you guys are woo-hoo, woo-hoo. You gotta see why she's sitting down. You see all that? You see all that? You see what she's sitting on? Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Got all that shark meat. We call it shark meat. Oh man. She got a whole lot going on. That's what's up. There we go. Get this shit cracking, man. Get this shit cracking. There we go. Thank you for the $5. Have it. Oh, you just logged on. Oh, you missed it. But you know what? We're going to end this in a minute. You did right. You sent a few bucks. So I'll have her do one more. But because you just logged on. This white guy right here, he's a cool white guy. Italian Stallion. He likes to go to Ghana. This guy right here. He's a white guy. Italian Stallion. Gangster.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my homie. Yeah, he was watching all my content last year when I went to Kenya. He likes to go to Ghana, but I got him to go to Kenya. So now you're gonna have to come to South Africa, Italian Stallion.
Yeah, yes.
Now you has to. So yeah, we're gonna end this in a minute because, like I say, this is not gonna be long like my other ones. This is gonna be very short. I just wanted her to come on and just say a few words to my peoples. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this going in a second, and I'm just gonna keep it going as I see her out. Yeah, we gonna do it like that because she has to be out of here. She has an engagement. But that being said, any last questions? Get them in. He said she's thicker than frozen maple syrup. Damn, not frozen syrup, frozen maple syrup. Crazy. All right, so we about to get up out of here, man. If y'all ain't got nothing else to say, I'm about to let her out. She has pretty dreamy eyes, lips, and great smile. Yeah, don't she? Don't she?
Thank you.
These guys are on you, man. So you ain't got no IG, so these guys can fawn over you. You don't have an IG, huh?
No, only Snapchat.
Only Snapchat?
Yeah.
Do you mind giving it out, or you want to be bothered with these guys because they will blow you up?
My Snapchat is.
Just tell me. I'll type it. I'll type it into what's the name?
Okay, can type it.
Okay. So this is her Snapchat guy. What is it?
Amanda Yawa.
Oh my God. You type.
2020.
Law student. You type.
Wait.
You ready?
Oh, here.
Yeah, that's already right there. Should be. That's it? Mm-hmm. That's your whole. Okay. Well, this is her Snapchat. You guys want to bother her? Tell you you're gonna get sworn. I'm telling you. But Amanda Iowa. That's your like whole name, huh?
Yeah.
You just put your whole government on there. And that's your age, if you don't mind. You're 25?
I'm 24.
24. Okay. Yeah. And I know when your birthday is. You don't have to tell them if you want to. Yeah. She has a nice birthday. So I know when you will be 25.
Yeah.
Miss Lovable. Lovable will be 25. Okay, so Amanda Iowa 25 is the Snapchat. If you guys want to bother her and bug her on Snapchat, that's what's up. He said book your flight. So help you book your flight, we're gonna do one more 360, and I gotta land the plane because she has to be out of here. But I think for you guys, I think I'm gonna keep this going, and I'm gonna talk a little longer after she leaves. But before you go, Miss Lady, you said I'm on it. Man, I'm moving to Motherland. One more time, another 360. It seems like you like giving 360s. I mean, I had to send you down. So one more 360, and then Amanda is out of here. If you want to conversate and chat with her, and hit her at her Snapchat right here, Amanda Iowa 25. But that being said, one more time. One more time. Over here. What is going on? I don't understand. Yes. Come to the side. Okay. We gotta break this down. Damn, the way you just stand too. Damn. Trust me, guys. Ooh. You can beat over here. And she listens. Oh man, guys, hit her up. All right, that's enough. Is that against YouTube guidelines? Can I bite ass? Can I bite ass on YouTube? I don't know, but hey, I couldn't help myself, man. I had to take a bite out of crime. Man, that's what's up. Africa. Mother Africa, man. Jordan like that. He said, oh shit. Lord have mercy. Right? God's gonna be reminded that part. So I'm gonna let her go. So hey, you guys sit tight. I'm gonna cam down, see her out, and I'm gonna come back. You guys chop it up. I'm gonna come back. But shout out to the people. So say bye.
Bye.
All right, Amanda, y'all. Amanda, he said I love it. Oh man. All right, get to you. What's my
How was it? Hmm? Thank you.
I hate seeing that thing go. Did she walk away? Oh man.
We'll come back.
You gonna come back? You gonna come back and sleep with me?
Yep.
What?
I'll come back and sleep with you.
What are we gonna do when you sleep with me? What are we gonna do? They can't hear it. They don't know. They don't know. What are you gonna do when you come back?
Things.
Woohoo! Some things. Oh man. Something. Tell them, get the lights up. So you want me to order your Uber? All right. All right.
Said I'm better than the last one.
Who said that?
That other guy.
You don't know these. Yeah, you are. But these guys, man, these guys just be talking, man. But yes, you are the best, number one. So you know where you're going?
Yeah.
Let me put it in. Put in where you're going. But she's still right here, but she's gonna be walking out. But yeah, we're gonna keep just going. Keep it going. He said, your big hands couldn't even cover one cheek, right? That's just, I tried, man. I tried. Okay, boom. That's good. That's good. Confirm pick up. When did it say? Sometimes it be pretty quick. That's you?
That's my friend.
That's your friend? You look better though. You look better.
Thank you.
You look better. Y'all similar. She almost looks like you.
Yeah, she is.
It don't show her name. You want to show her picture? Oh man. He say 1 minute, so you might want to go downstairs. Yeah. I'll message him. All right. I'm gonna see her out. Hey, y'all sit tight. Y'all Negroes sit tight. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Sit tight. I'm about to see her out. I'll be right back. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Cause I gotta put you in the elevator too. Key in the door. All right. So you can put the person in your car. The person in your car is leaving, right?
Should I take that?
No. On your father. And you get ready, text me. Alright. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, iggity, iggity, biggity. I know. Do it now. Alrighty. I came, I saw, I praised the Lord, embrace the law. Oh man. Story time, story time, story time. Story time. Oh, hold on for the one time. Story time, y'all. Oh, what we got going on? All right, change this damn music. All right. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all something. You already seen her, so it is what it is. Hold on. Shut up. Oh man. She nice. Little tender shit going on. She nice. This one right here. So she was the Tinder chick. So I've been trapping off Tinder. But yeah, this one nice too though. Oh man. South Africa light skin, huh? Damn. That's what South Africa do? That's what South Africa do? Like, boop. But hey, she with it. This gonna have to be tomorrow. Now she wanna pop. Now she said where? At my hotel. Now I'm just trolling now. Homegirl, she's coming back. She's going out with her friends. She left her purse and everything. She left her purse. She has 2 phones. I was gonna have her leave one of her phones, but she said she need both her phones because one of her phones she used for a hotspot for the other phone. So she left her purse with credit cards and all the shit. So she's gonna go hang out, I think party with her friends for a few hours. Yes, and we are ready. But cause I did that even before the stream. But she's gonna come back and she's gonna lay with me. After she's finished partying out, she's gonna come back and lay with me for the rest of the night. Oh man. But I was doing something. So y'all let me know how much. Yeah. Don't tell me she unmatched with me. Since we switched to what's that? Oh, damn, she unmatched with me? That's crazy. I was gonna show y'all her Tinder profile and stuff and our back and forth on Tinder. Looked like she unmatched with me. Because we jumped off of Tinder on the WhatsApp. But now I don't see her profile. Okay. It is what it is. Yeah, she must have unmatched. No, here she go. Here's her. I wonder why it's way down there. Okay, so this is her. Amanda on Tinder. Yeah, you can kind of see the thickness right there. You can kind of see the thickness right there. You kind of see the thickness right there. Kind of see that thickness. That's her. At least that's her on 10. And so, it's very similar, right? I wouldn't call it catfish. Very similar. And what I had in my hands was good enough. Oh, man. Yeah, so tender is kind of the way to go, man. Tender, so far from what I see. Tender is the way to go. Oh, man. Yeah. The Brazil. I heard that. Hey, you know. Eye of the beholder. Eye of the beholder. And there's obviously a lot more that I cannot get on my channel, you know. I can say this, when I was out Friday night, when I was on Long Street Friday night, man, I seen like some baddies. Like kill 4 baddies. I guess maybe they were slay queens. I don't know how much, but they were going into this club called The One. Yeah, I seen some baddies going into this club called The One, and it was some bad chicks that was in this club called Soho. So they are definitely out here. When I was out and about, when I was outside on that Long Street live stream, I saw them in a while. I saw them outside. That's not to say I can't get them on the couch on the Bossy Boss show. I probably can't get them. So don't judge all of Africa or what you see Big Boss do. That's why you have to book a flight for yourself. You know, because I seen stuff that I didn't see in nobody's video. Anybody been out here? Mr. Williamson, I don't call him Lord. Mr. Williamson, Check in Effect, nobody's video. And I seen some cool chicks in some of their videos. But when I was outside on Long Street, I saw chicks that was on nobody video. So that happens in real life, right? In real life, when you go to these countries, boots on the ground, you're going to see stuff that's not on the video. Thailand is a good example anyway. You know, most of the time it's rare if you can catch the Pokemon, the real thick chicks, the real thick Isan chicks on YouTube, right? But when you go to Thailand and you go into 808, you go into Club Flex, you go into Mist, you're walking up and down Walking Street, you bump into these melanated, thick Asian chicks, but you don't see them on YouTube. So you can't judge everything by somebody's fucking YouTube channel. You have to spend your money, get off your ass, spend your money, and go yourself. At best, you can use other people's stuff as like a reference or a range. And when you get there, same thing about Nairobi last year. When I went to Kenya, Nairobi, even all the chicks that Austin Holloman has showed or whoever, that Austin, shout out to him, he did show, most of the chicks he showed, he was smart enough to show the prettier Kenyan chicks, right? But when I went there, I seen so much ass. I never seen all that ass on YouTube. I never seen so much Kenyan ass on YouTube, if you can get away with showing it. But all the chicks had ridiculous amount of ass that you only see when you get there. So sometimes you can't be worried about other people's video. You have to spend your money, book your flight, and go yourself. And that's real talk. Oh, man. Yeah. About that. Yeah, about that Club Savage, man. Well, I'm sure there's layers to this shit. I mean, I'm smart enough to know that there's layers to this shit that I don't know, right? So I know there's stuff I don't know. Obviously, for what people were saying and what I could pick up, there's some type of movement going on at Club Savage on the after hours. The later it get, the more lit it get. And I hear that it's basically, it turns into at least a strip club, if not an outright soft brothel. So I was intrigued, right? You know, especially Boss, like my brand, right? But I got to be honest. For me, when I went there, it was after 4 a.m. All the other clubs are closed. Most of the clubs are closing at 2. And by the time I made it over there, it was about 4 because I was at Drama. Drama closed about 2. Then I went over to Soho. Soho was still kind of going to about 4-ish. And then I left Soho. I went to Savage. Went upstairs. I went to that room. They had a room like big old like U-shaped couch. It was packed. Mostly women. A bunch of dudes too. And the way they had it set up, like a lounge, they turned it into a lounge, smoke lounge, with a lot of hookahs, but a lot of buckets in front of, spaced out, like for bottle service type shit. And so I guess everybody was sitting like on the top of the couch, like on this part. Everybody was sitting like on the top part of the couch, and their feet was on the seat, all around. And so basically, I get it. To maximize money, they just turned that room into like hella sections. It's weird. It's a big giant couch. All it is a couch. Big giant couch. And every few feet, they had the buckets and a table. And so their thing was to get a few people in each little area of the couch and sell bottles, you know, to you. I'm telling you this what it is, right? So I'm like, is that it? So I sat down and I sat on the top part of the couch. The little gangster dude that's with me, he sat down. And so sure enough, the little bartender lady, she couldn't bring me I said this on one of my Starbucks rants, but you probably didn't watch that one. So I'm repeating myself because I kind of told the story a little bit. But I know it's different people coming in and out, and not everybody heard the same thing. So she came and brought me the menu, the drink menu, and basically it was just all bottles. She, you know, it was about, so they basically wanted you to spend at least $2K to sit down. $2K, $2,500, $3K. I think the cheapest bottle was $1,800. So basically to be in there, they wanted you to buy a bottle. Now, most of the other guys, they was deep. It was at least 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them, so they could split the cost. I was just by myself. Well, I wasn't by myself. I was with an African dude, right, that kind of wasn't paying for nothing. So it would have been on me just to buy a bottle, $2,500, $3K, you know. And I wasn't feeling that, you know. Y'all know I don't drink a whole lot like that anyway, and I already had a little too many drinks. This was the end of the night. So I had drinks at like every place I went to. And after Drama, yeah, I went over to Club Empress where the little gangster dude was sitting out front at first. And I went inside, him and that big bodyguard dude who used to bodyguard at work for Michael Jai White, believe it or not. I bought them around, then I was drinking. Then he took me to other spots. Then we ended up at Soho. That crazy situation where the dude hit him. Oh, man. That was, wow, I told that story already. So bottom line, and then I'm not a big drinker anyway. And y'all know I'm cheapy. I don't want to pay $2K. I don't want to pay $2K to smash out here. you know, it's kind of, from what I understand, it's kind of hard to smash for the 1K. You know, so it's really about 1.5. I got away with 1.2 a couple times. 1.2, 1.5. The first $2K I paid, old girl. She was the first $2K I paid. But whatever, man. Because shout out to Highlander, he told me that's the range. He said the range is 1.5 to 2K. And for new people, what that is, 1K, 1,000 Rand is 60 US. 1,000 is 60. So 2K is 120. It really is like 115. It's 115, 120. 2K is 120. So I try to pay 1.5, which is 90, right? Just under 100. 1K is 60, 1.5 is 90, 2K is 120. And at that place, they wanted you to buy bottles for 2K, 25, and 3K. So up to 180, 180 bucks. And that's just the bottle. And, you know, at that point, because I looked around, other people had, they had the bottles or whatever. Then they had some Red Bulls. Then they had some waters. Had some other shit. So that's what it's about. It's a money grab to get you up in there, to sit you somewhere on a couch with your folks. And maybe you guys all chip in or whatever. They don't care. But I was by myself. So it wasn't going to be a chip in for me. I was by myself. Other guys, if you out there deep, 3 or 4 of you guys pitch in, that's one thing. But bottom line, each little part, they want you to buy some kind of bottle. And the lowest bottle they had was like 1,800. And their premium stuff was like three grand, 33. Their average stuff was like 22, 25. So that's all it was really about. That Club Savage, after hours, you sit in there and buy drinks. Blah, blah, blah. You asked me, I'm telling you. I know, right? I had to find this out. And I said, this is it? This is the so-called big secret? So even that being said, it must be something I don't know. So maybe after you do that, you know. But I still really don't think though. So, because I just don't see it. But I do know, like, when you buy the bottle, because they got a lot of chicks up in there, the chicks will kind of come to your section and swarm to your section. And then you can use that as a negotiation, you know, start the situation, talking to them, to start negotiating the price. So you still got to pay them. You know, it's separate. That's separate. It's like a 1-2. It's like a 1-2 punch. You get this section, you get the bottle to get the attention, right? Because you got the bottle. Once you get the bottle, the chicks will flock to your section. Once they come to your section, I mean, you know, you can get numbers. You can get the WhatsApp numbers. Or if you're trying to go home with them right then and there, like trying to see, you know, how much it's going to be to come home. And from then, you still have to pay them. So it's just like a middleman. I don't know. And I was there. That's what I got of it. And I just walked out. I walked out. It's not no Club 207. It's not a Club 207 lounge. That's what it's not. It's not a Club 207 lounge. In my mind, I'm kind of thinking that's what it was. I thought Savage was like a more club version of a Club 207. Not really. Not really. So, it is what it is, man. I told you. Now, that being said, I don't know. And so I told the story too. So I'm retelling it. When I went outside and excused myself, right? I was just about ready to catch the Uber and come home. I ended up doing it anyway. Come home, come here. And I was pushing 5 in the morning. The security said, "Yo, you want a girl? You trying to get a girl?" I said, "Well, yeah, that was kind of my point, but you know, that's what I was led to believe. I go up there. All you guys are doing is sitting guys down in front of the buckets trying to get them to buy bottles. I mean, that I was there. That's literally all you guys doing up there. So what's this other stuff I'm hearing? Do you got? I don't know. Makes no sense. I don't know, man." So then he was like, "I can get you a girl, man. Yeah." I said, "Well, what we talking?" He said, "Man, about 1,000 rand." I said, and I thought that was kind of low. I mean, that's still $60. 1,000 is 60. But I'm hearing, you know, a lot of these chicks want 2. They want 2. They'll take 1.5. I got away with 1.2 a couple times, but that was kicking it vibes. Chicks drinking up my Henny. I guess I got a Henny discount, right? I got a Hennessy discount by kicking it in vibes. But he just said 1K. I said, 1K? I said, what? I said, I guess. He said, no. So he said, I'm going to pick you out a cool girl. Because, you know, the girls come here and they know not mess around with me because they know I won't let them back up in here. So I'll get a girl that's not gonna mess you over or do nothing. I said, she can come to my spot. I said, yeah, that's okay. I said, say less. But that was kind of whack. I don't know, man. I'm just telling the story. I don't know. So he goes up. Then he comes down. What a cute little chick. She might have been a 7, close to a 7, like a 6'5", close to a 7 maybe. She was light brown skin. She didn't have much of a chest. She had a little boop, little bump, little bubble butt back there, but not much of a chest. Not a skinny mini really, but just she was lightweight. She was slight. So whatever. And then I'm thinking 1,000, $1K, $60 to come home. So we was conversating, and I thought he kind of put in her head what was up, because he the one that went to go get her. So we starting from scratch, and I'm, and then she said, you got an accent. I said, everybody say I got an accent. How do I have an accent? You guys got an accent, so we were joking like that. Told her I was from California and all the shit. So I said, yeah, I'm just looking for some company. I'm about to leave. I'm trying to go home with something. I just want some company, someone to stay with me for the rest of the night and go home in the morning. She said, oh, well, it don't work just like that here. I said, huh? And I'm looking over at dude. I said, what the hell you ain't got me? And I said, you know what? Tell me how. And I said, tell me how it worked then. Tell me how it worked. Oh, well, time is money. I said, oh, duh. You talking to the right person. Time is money. You talking to the right person. So I said, okay, time is money. Well, how much money we talk? So something. She said something, and I hit her with 1K. I said 1,000. Man, she looked at me like I had horns, antennas, and antlers growing out my head. She scrunched her face up. You would have thought I called her a bitch and slapped her. I said 1,000. She said 1,000. She said, no, make it 3. I said 3,000? Oh, no. Not no 3,000. That's 180. 1,000 is 60. 2, 120. 3, 180. Think of 60. So that's 180. Almost 200. 3,000? And then she wasn't even a slave. Well, I still wasn't going to do it. Maybe 2K for a slay queen, maybe. She wasn't like a super thick slay queen. She was slight. She was cool. Almost a 7. Hell no, I ain't gonna do no 2K. No, she said 3. I said, no, I'm good. She said, okay. She said, well, I'll be up there if you change your mind. I said, I won't. Trust me. For 3K, I won't. Dead serious. Hell fuck no. I don't want to pay 2. So I look at security. I said, really, dude? You said 1K. You said 1K, and you ain't got her. And we both came to the conclusion, a lot of that was gringo tax. She knew I was American, accent, California. Security, he's there all the time. This is what he do. He knows what's going on. The security said 1,000. The girl started talking to me. She want 3,000. I said, oh, no. So then he said, hold on. I said, nah, bro, I'm cool. It's not that deep. I'm good. It's like 5 in the morning now. A little bit horny. Of course, I can use something, but I'm also sleepy. I'm also tired. Tipsy. I've been drinking. If I have something, I'll smash and go to sleep. If I don't, I'll probably jack off and go to sleep, right? Not that deep. Save my money. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. So then, before I can order my Uber, another chick come down, but she come down on her own. Security didn't get her because he never left again. She comes down on her own. As a matter of fact, security wasn't going to let her out because it's really after hours, right? And she had like her beer bottle in her hand, so he really wasn't going to let her out. The only reason he let her out because she started pointing at me, and I'm tripping. I said, "What She comes from upstairs. She comes from inside. She comes down, and then she's pointing at me. So what you pointing at me for? So security kind of let her go. So she comes up to me, and she starts the conversation with me. I peep what happened. right? And we talking for a little bit, and then she said, "Okay, well, am I the girl for you?" I said, The other one went up there and must have said, "Hey, it's an American down there, or it's a guy down there. He tried to pay me $1K. I ain't going for it, but you go down there." And so, and this girl, the looks was lesser. So if the first girl was less than a 7, like 6'5", less than a 7, this girl was probably maybe a 6, like a 5'5", maybe a 6, or a 5'5". Not because she was dark skin or brown skin, you know. Yes, I prefer light skin, yellow, red bones. But if you're sexy no matter your skin tone. But she happened to be like dark skin. She happened to be dark brown skin, and she was a skinny mini. Jordan! She was a skinny mini, Jordan. The first chick was almost a skinny mini. The first chick was like Slim Goody or this put together okay and a little lighter. This chick was darker. She was darker and a skinny mini. Maybe not straight up and down. Had a little tiny curve, but little kind of. Dark skin and kind of little. Hell. So she said, am I the woman for you, or something like that? And she said, "I'm the right one for you." And I said, "You're asking the wrong question. The question is it the right price for me?" I kept it P just like that. You know, bossy boss. I don't fucking play. I said it right to her face. She said, am I the right girl for you? I said, "You asking the wrong question. The right question is it the right price for me?" "Well, what's the right price?" I said, 1,000 rand. Now, she didn't turn her face up as much as the first girl, and she said 2,000. So the first girl said 3. This girl, I guess, and she know, look, you know, I guess she's not delusional. She know looks wise, she's lesser than her friend, and that's why the friend probably sent her out there, right? She's probably the scrub of the group. She's the scrub of the group, so that's why her friend sent her out there. She knows she's a little lesser than her friend. And I'm sure her friend already told her what I said, because I said what I said to both of them. I said 1K. So I told her 1K. She said, "Make it 2K. So her friend said 3, and then she said 2. I don't pay 2 like that. I just did. I don't pay 2 like that. And I damn sure ain't gonna pay 2 for you. 2 is my max. 2 is my max. And 2 is 120. Now, my max overseas really had been in the past up to 150 USD. But that's all night. All night, 3 smashes. All night, 3 smashes, 150, 150, 150. And I try not to do that, right? That's my max. But I try to keep it, I try under that. 120, 130, 99, 100, but 150 max. So even a 2K 120 or 115, okay. But I still don't want to do it. I'm keeping it, but I still don't want to pay 2K. I don't want to pay 120. I will for a baddie, but I don't want to pay 120. And this dark-skinned, slender chick talking about 2K, I said, "Oh, nah." So she went back up. So I didn't stick around to see if they were going to send another chick out that was going to take my 1K. And the way their prices were, what was she going to look like? Because the first girl was barely a 7. She was a 6.5. She was a 6.5 talking about 3. The next girl was like a 5.5, 5.5 talking about 2. But they was going to send out a 4, a 3 or 4. Okay, I'll take 1,000. Oh, no. So I got up out of there. So that was savage. Long story, but you asked. And real life happens like that, right? When you're outside, real life happens. It took me a few minutes to tell you that crazy little interaction from Savage. I went up there, the sections, they got people sitting on top of the couches, just to buy bottles. The whole thing is for you to buy bottles, and I guess once you buy the bottle, the girls will come to you, and then once the girls come to you, then you start negotiating. So you still got to pay them. It ain't like you get the girl for free. It ain't like you buy the bottle and the chick come with the bottle. You buy the bottle and you still have to start all over. And all the girls in there were talking crazy. At least to me. They were talking crazy prices. So you buy the bottle. So I guess you're just supposed to be a big baller. I guess they expect you to be a big baller. You buy the couple of thousand, like 3,000, 4,000 for the bottle and all the drinks, 5,000 for the bottle. The chicks come through. The chicks want 3K. So you spending 8K. I guess that's what it is, man. I'm not doing it. So do I answer your question? I did it so you don't have to. Oh, man. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. Because even the security dude was kind of tripping. Because he worked there, and this is what he do. He's there all the time. He said it. He'd see them damn girls all the time. He wouldn't just say nothing out of his ass. He just said 1,000. He said 1,000. And the girls, we start talking. You from America? Oh, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I say 1,000. I repeat what the security said. That's what he said. He said it first. I repeat what he say. But when I say it, no, 3. Get out of here. I'm not stupid. Oh. And then you send down a much lesser chick. You send down a lesser chick for 2. No, I'm not even doing that. It ain't that deep. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Crazy story, man. That's how my night ended. Well, that's mostly that was almost at the end. The only thing after that, believe it or not, I saw across the street. There's this other club called the Sneaker Cartel, something like that. The Sneaker Cartel Club. It must have been lit. If I go back over there, I'll probably try the Sneaker Cartel because they was letting out, and that's a trip. That means they was going a long time. They was letting out about 5 in the morning, and hella people had came out, and they were still blasting the music, and they had some cool music. They had some cool, dope music, and hella people was coming out. It was like parking lot pimping. I thought I was back in Oakland. It was parking lot pimping. The music was blasting. Everybody was hanging out. You know, a lot of cool chicks came out. Guys was out. So I was almost trying to see if I can scavenge, you know, that last minute scavenge parking lot pimping. You know, it's that club is called the Sneaker Cartel. And it's across from Savage. So when I left Savage, I saw all them people standing there. I almost thought it was still going because I heard the music, but they wasn't letting nobody else in. They was only letting people out. And hella people's in front. And it was some cool chicks. I said, okay. And but while I'm waiting, big old mob of dudes came out of nowhere, running down the street, and they was trying to jump on some guys who just came out of the club. So they start squaring off. It's like something off of TV, bro. Thank God it was no guns. I think one guy had a pipe, and the other guy had like a rod. The guys on the street, and the guys that came out the club, you know. So it's like, I guess it's some kind of beef. So people were scattering, and the two, they kind of squared up. I think a couple of blows were thrown. I said, oh shit, look at K-Town. K-Town getting down. He said, you know, it's like some Oakland shit, but without guns. So then after a minute or two, the police came. Woo! I said, man, this shit lit. I went to the end of the corner, called my fucking Uber, got the fuck up out of there. Oh, man, shout out L Street, Long Street. That shit was crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. Long Street, man. The Long Street has some cool clubs, man. But I see what they say, man. Like here in the States, it is very much like the States. It's lit. They play all the popular songs as hip hop songs and mixed with some of their own Afrobeat songs, so it's a good vibe. A lot of the energy is cool in most of the places. And before it's the chicks, you kind of transported back to the States, so yeah, I guess you better holler at them, buy them a drink or two, and talk to them, you know. So it's like, Do you want to have fun? Do you want to be lit and just have fun? Go out and really kick it and just have fun and feel young again and be lit, you know, and party, have fun? Or do you want to get some bitches? You want to get some pussy? Do you want to get some pussy? You want to fuck something? Or you want to go out and have fun? You know, I'm seeing that it's kind of like not quite the same type shit. So I don't know. So that's why the last few nights I've been right here. I went out, and on Friday night, Saturday, you saw what I had, the one in the brown. Tonight, Sunday, you see what I had, and yes, we got it in one time. Just one time. One time. She's coming back. She left her purse. She left her purse with her cards in there. I gave her her script. She's gonna go. She's supposed to kick it with her friends. You know, they want to turn up half. She's young. She's only 25, right? I'm an old ass man. So, you know, I'm real with it. Go have fun with your friends. But come back and sleep with me. Oh man. So crazy. So yeah, man. 150 needs to be, yes, absolutely. 150 is my max anyway. 150 all night, at least 3 smashes, raw. For my 150. Everybody different. And that's my max. I don't even like to pay that. I really don't like to. That's like pulling teeth. That's like giving blood. I'm like, I don't like to pay that, but I will. That's my max. We're not doing 200. We just not. Yes, it's an extra $50, but why not an extra $100? You know, when does it stop? We're not doing that. At that point, you know, you done went too far and the shit done got too crazy and you got to come back to reality. And no, we're not doing that. It ain't tricking if you got it. Yeah, not 200 though. Not 200. I don't care if I do got it. And I have it. Duh. I'm not out of country with less than 2. I have it, but no. There's rules and principalities and shit. No. Because it can go from tricking to simping real quick. I say all the time, Big Boss, I'm a trick. I'm one of the biggest tricks. I'm honest and I tell you that. I tell you I'm a trick. I'm one of the biggest tricks. But I am nobody's simp. I am not a simp. I'm not simping for none of these hoes. Fuck you. I don't simp for hoes. I trick, but I'm not a simp. And when the price is too high, you cross over from the trick territory to the simp territory because you just can't control yourself. You just got to have it. And I got, a lot of the rich dudes are this rich simps. Now they got the money, I get it, but they still simps. Get played all the time. Probably these NBA dudes. But I think a lot of that, because a lot of the NBA dudes are young. It's normally young ones that get caught up like that. And I know about, in the work, I know in the realm of being an athlete and being like that, especially being a young athlete, you're so focused in high school, and it starts probably when you're 8, 12 years old, let alone when you get high school, you're so focused on your grades and your athletics, and you're not going out partying all the time with your ghetto knucklehead friends. You're staying in studying. You in practice. So basically, a lot of them are kind of like, I won't say nerds because they're not nerds, but some of them are kind of squares. I won't say lames. I won't say nerds, and I won't say lames, but a lot of them are squares because they focus on academics and practice from high school, college. They'll go out and do a little something, right? They'll try to sneak out with their friends and do a little something, but they're not out there like that. They're focused, which is good. And that focus got them to the league because they was focused, they was dedicated. They didn't sit around smoking weed. They didn't sit around playing the game. They didn't hang out on the block. They were doing their studies or having the white boy or the Asian boy doing the studies for them, doing the studies, and they was practicing in the gym. And then they still young on top of that. They in their early 20s. So a lot of them just don't got game. So they have all this money. They got the money, but they're simps. They're simps. So there's a lot of rich simps. So it ain't about just because you got money. You have some rappers who are simps, believe it or not. So it ain't about just having the money. I don't care if I do got the money. I don't care if I got the money. I'm not a motherfucking simp. I'm a real ass nigga. You ain't playing me, bitch. It's not, your pussy is not made out of gold. And it don't control me. Oh, man. Shout out to the Andrew Show. He said, have a drink on me, bossy boss. Tricks are us. Oh, man. Stay away from Kenya and delete the video. Yeah. Shout out to you, Andrew. Believe it or not, I was watching a playback of the live you did a few hours ago. Matter of fact, when I was setting up this live, I had your live in the background, and you were reviewing that Kenya protest bullshit. Yeah, I'm aware of it. Everybody contacted me. Think about it. I'm Bossy Boss, man. Everybody didn't contact me. I got tired of it at the point. Boss, you seen this? In groups, but especially on private DMs, right? People would hit me on the side. You seen this? You seen that? You seen this? They talking about you, boss. They coming for you, boss. I've been aware of it for about a week. And I tell you, like I tell them, shout out to the people of Kenya. I love Kenya. For what it is, more or less. I've only been one time. I've been one time. I love it, and I'm going back. I love Kenya. Kenya is lit. I would say, as much fun as I'm having here, so far, Kenya is more lit than here. Kenya is more lit than here, so far, to me. So, I got nothing bad to say about Kenya, the country, right? And I'm not going to let certain people trick me out of position to get me to say something crazy. And then they use that for an excuse. Well, he said this. Big Boss said this. Did you hear what Big Boss said? Big Boss. So I'm just putting out positivity. Now, if you still want to be negative, if you still want to be negative and come at me with your negativity, then, I got positivity on my side, and I'm going to move forward in that. I'm going to move forward in the light. I'm going to move forward in truth and justice. You know what I'm saying? So I can't control what other people do. I can control what I do. Shout out to Kenya. I really like Kenya. I actually love Kenya. I did Kenya last year. I'm spending my money to come back to Kenya. I'm going to have fun like I did last year. I didn't have a J Rello blow up. I didn't smack on chicks and beat on chicks and none of that. I didn't go on World Star. I was there for 2 weeks. Rello did this crazy stuff in 4 I think they're 5 days, 4 or 5 days. I know he ended up staying for about a month, but that crazy stuff on World Star happened early in the trip. I think after 5 days, he did that World Star stuff in 5 days, the first couple of days. Crazy, blew up. I did 15 days. I did 15 days in Kenya, Nairobi, met up with Austin Holloman, made some friends, made some local friends, some local Kenyan dudes who took me on a safari and all this shit. I did what I did, with the ladies, because I turned up with the ladies. Everybody know that. I paid money. I made friends. I hung up with the Kenyan rapper dude who had on my channel. I'm lit. Don't put that on me. Don't put that negativity on me. Whatever Rello did or whoever did or whatever the white European colonizers do, whatever they do is what they do. You can't lump that and put it on boss just because I'm a passport bro and I'm a monger. So it's like I'm an easy target, right? I get it. I'm not stupid. I get it. It's like I'm an easy target. Well, we know Big Boss, all his huff and puff and his bravado, and he talks like he's big and bad, and he's supposed to be a monger, so it's easy to go after him for his image. We can easily go after and target him. Don't put that on me. Because for all of that, I'm lit. My videos are still up from last year. They're up. I didn't even put them on the unprivate. 5 or 6 videos with interviews, like I did now. I did a couple now. Shout out to the chick. She's still on the thumbnail right there. You see her. She was just here. I had her get up and do the 360. I had her laughing. We were talking and all the shit. The chick, I guess I had, yesterday on the live? Yeah, I guess last night. I had her on the live. Shout out to her. Last year when I was in Kenya, Nairobi, all them chicks that I had on the live, you see how I interact. That's not on X. That wasn't even on Kick. That was on regular YouTube. You see the chicks on the couch. They laugh. They smile. We joke. They touch on my chest and rub on my head. We have fun. I get them turn around. I smack their booty. We laugh. We kick it. And it's still on my channel. So you see, I can interact with the African ladies in a fun manner. And the proof is on my channel now. I didn't take it down. I didn't put it on private. I didn't even put it in my members. It's up right now. Those interviews with Kenyan chicks is on my channel right now. You can see how I interacted with the women last year. And that was a whole year ago. Last year, I came and I left. Now I'm coming back. So don't put your political agenda on me. I did a message, a comment in dude's live stream last night. So I guess the Diaspora News Network guy, the one who got like 800 subscribers, and I think his channel was like the main channel that had the original protests on it, the Africa Network channel. He was doing a live. I was actually in this chat. I watched it for at least like 20 minutes. I watched it for like 20 minutes lurking. And towards the end, I finally did one comment. And he was like, Big Boss, this is Big Boss in the chat. And you know what I said? I said, shout out to Kenya. It appears to me that I'm talking to that guy, you are using Passport Bros as an excuse. No, I said as a springboard to tackle your social problems for an agenda. That's what I wrote. I screenshotted it too, just cut. Matter of fact, yeah. I said, shout out to Kenya. It seems to me, or it appears to me, you are using Passport Bros as a springboard for your social problems. And he was stuck when he read it. He read it. That reminds me very much so of Austin Holloman stuff back in 23 in Brazil. When a punishment don't fit the crime type shit. When you go 0 to 100 real quick, like that really don't match. Like for what happened, like on other type shit, you shouldn't get that mad over this. So that's why like other shit, you be like, maybe something else had happened, and maybe shit we don't know about type shit. Maybe it's other stuff, behind the scenes that reach to a boiling point. It has to be something else. It can't just only be this. Because you got too mad, you turned up too quick for this. You went 0 to 1,000. You went 0 to 1,000 too quick over something. It's like somebody jaywalking or somebody littering, and you're giving them 20 years. 25 years to life, but 25 years to life for jaywalking. It's like the punishment don't fit the crime. It's like you're way up here with it. How are you so mad? What's so deep? How is this big old thing blew up over a one-time incident? Crazy as it was. Shouldn't have happened. And if Rello put hands on the chick, he's wrong. We didn't see it, but we heard it, and we not stupid, right? The phone fell down, and all we heard was, bitch, I'll kill you up in here. Ah! Okay, we're not stupid. But even with that, and I give you that, even with that, all of this, way too much. It seemed like an agenda. You already had a problem and issue anyway, and you needed one little thing for an excuse. You needed one little thing for an excuse. That's your excuse to launch off, right? You needed something for a springboard, because you couldn't just kind of just do it on your own. You probably was trying, but one incident you can use the incident as a springboard. That's what this seemed like, And don't put me in the middle of it. It is what it is. Boss is still going. And shout out to Kenya. I love Kenya. I had fun. I'm gonna have fun. If anybody come with me in anything negative, shame on you. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's not gonna go the way. Remember, I know people. I went there last year. Do you know Bossy Boss is a personable type person? Even though I got fucking haters and trolls, right? But what you gonna do with a fucking hater and troll? Haters and trolls, they're just fucking stupid anyway. Regular, rational people love Bossy Boss. I'm big, and I'm funny, and I'm personable. I make friends wherever I go. I make a couple of enemies, but not a lot. I make a lot more friends wherever I go. So I'm not alone, bro. And people I know, they've been watching this too. And that's all I'm gonna say. So it's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. And I think a lot of it's just talking. I think a lot of it's huffing and puffing. But we're gonna see what it is. At the end of the day, I stand no business. So it is what it is. Yeah, I heard all that, bro. I heard all that. I said before, do you think people will admit to a crime on video, publicly, on the internet, and really do it? This is how it normally goes. Normally. Now, yeah, this could be the 1 or 5% but normally this is how it goes. The more they talk, the less they're going to do. The less they talk, then you got to watch out. When they be like, okay, it's good, say less. Huh? No, don't even trip, bro. Don't even trip. You straight, right? Okay. You the man, right? Okay. Got you. Say less. Don't trip. That's when you got to watch out. Man, goddamn it, motherfucker, I'll kick your ass, nigga. You bitch ass nigga. You big boy ass nigga. I'ma blow this place up, nigga. What time you get off work, nigga? I'll come back up here when you get off work, nigga. You know what I mean? You know who I know? I'ma come back up here, nigga. I'ma shoot this place up, nigga. I'ma blow this place up. You bitch ass nigga. Fuck you. The thing is that's the attack. The attack is on the front side. The attack is verbal. The attack is mental, psychological, to throw you off your game, to get you out your game. Boxers kind of do it too, but they're actually fighting. They trash talk. They trash talk to get you to get in your head, to get you off your game, so they can catch you with one. You know, it's psychological, it's verbal, it's mental, right? Or at least to put pump fear and doubt, and just a lot of talk, a lot of hot air, a lot of talk. Because if you're gonna do it, you're not gonna talk about it. And who goes on the worldwide internet, YouTube? I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. In 2 weeks, in 1 week, on this day, with my face, I'm not even wearing a ski mask, with my face, I'm going to do this. Who does that? That is what it is. That is a ploy to scare and intimidate, to keep you away. That's all that is. And I'm banking on it. And even if it's not, I'm not alone. I met people. I'm in contact with people. I'm in contact with Kenyans that I met last year. So, and I got God on my side. Oh, man. So I'm not worried about it, man. I'm not worried about it. I hear about it. Now, I won't even talk about it when I'm back in the USA. I'm barely talking about it now. I'm talking about it because people are bringing it up, but it makes sense. So no, I can talk about it. Or at least I can speak on it. He saw that, right? Yeah, I make friends everywhere I go, man. So it's just a lot of talk, man. But London Town got a point. Anything, like say, anything you say can and will be used against you, right? So then if I say it, then they feel they have to prove it. Oh, he say we all talk. So now we got to show that we not talk. So yeah, I do get that, right? It's like a back and forth. So if I speak on it and if I say they all talk, now they feel like they're on a spot. They have to show it's not all talk. So I get what you're saying. That's why I don't even talk about it. But people, it's going to come up, man. People, it's going to come up. Shout out to Andrew, everybody. People, it's going to come up. And so that's my thoughts. And bottom line, I'm still going. So whether I talk about it or not, I'm still going. I'm still going to Kenya. I'm going back to Kenya. I'm going. Bottom line, I'm going. I know people. I have friends. I have connections. My personal opinion, I don't think it's that deep. I think it's a lot of hot air. I think it's a lot of show and propaganda. I think it's to instill fear. I think it's a lot of pompous talk. No real action. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, then I know people. I'm connected. Hey, and I'm blessed by God. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is at the end of the day. You said crash out dummies. I hear you. Come on now. Say that. Rollo is from Ohio. Boss is from Oakland. That's like judging apples from oranges. Oh, man. Shout out to you, Cat. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. I can show you better. I can tell you. In my Oakland game, I already know that the more you, and so London Town has a point, because the more I speak on it, it's like they feel fired up, right? They will feel fired up. The more I speak on it, oh, he's calling us out. Oh, he's challenging us. So now we really got to show him. So I'm trying not to get caught in that rigmarole. And just let it be what it be. It could be one-sided. Let them talk, man. Let them talk till they blue in the face. Hell no, we won't go. I got it. It's good. Shout out to you. I love Kenya. Bottom line, that's what I'm screaming. I love Kenya. I like Kenya. I like Kenyan women. I'm down with Kenyan men. I kick it. I frolic. I rock out. I spend money. I have fun. I turn up. I leave and come back. Apply for my visa. The government give it to me. I'm lit. If people got problems, that's on them. Oh, man. Bossy boss. Tell them, man. Tell them. It's from Indiana, huh? Infect their women with what? What I'm gonna infect their women with? Yeah, I heard all that craziness, man. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. Like I say, I'm not even viewing those protesters on that video. I'm not mentally viewing them as a whole of Kenya. I'm not. This is separation. That's some people on the video. Some people on the video, they got together to rock out. They had a protest party. Shout out to them. I guess Kenya got free right to speech too. Shout out to the people on that protest video. Shout out to them. But I rock with Kenya. I like Kenya. I love Kenya. I'm going to Kenya to spend money and have fun and turn up. So shout out to them. two separate things. They own some other type shit that I'm not on, and I'm not worried about it. Whether they mention my name and show cartoon, Homer Simpson cartoon showing a big old belly. Now that's what I'm mad about, god damn it. That's what I'm mad about. I'll speak on that. How the hell you gonna show a cartoon version of Boss with a big belly? My belly ain't that damn big. Okay? My belly's a little big, you know what I'm saying? But my belly ain't that damn big. That's what I'm mad about. They put the flame on my head. They got me sitting on the couch, right? They got the little sign in the back, Big Boss Real Talk. And they got me sitting there. And I don't even think they put my Wakanda chain on. If you're gonna do it, you gotta draw my Wakanda chain. This is part of my brand. Even on my logo on my shirt. The logo has a Wakanda chain. This version, it has a Wakanda chain. Any version of me, you have to have the Wakanda chain at this point. Costume jewelry or not, right? Hey, I've been rocking it before YouTube, literally before. About a year or so before my channel, I was already known for this. So it is what it is. It stuck with me. The Wakanda chain. So you didn't throw the Wakanda chain. You have my stomach all big and fat. I look like 8 months pregnant. You put the flame on my head. Well, I didn't mind the flame on my head. That's what I'm mad about, man. And the other dude, the Brandon dude, you had him like this. You had him with a six-pack. Well, I know I don't got a six-pack. I know I don't have a six-pack. I get that. But you draw the Brandon dude with a six-pack, and you draw me with a big old belly. That's what I'm mad about, man. Oh, man. I'm going to protest. I'm going to protest that sign that I got a big belly. Oh, man. Right? He said Andrew List mad he ain't been to Kenya. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm still going, though. Yeah, Ohio, Indiana, right? Ohio. Isn't Ohio, Indiana? It's all good. Be out. Be out. Yeah, this ain't a panel channel, nigga. This ain't a panel channel. You go to everybody else for a panel channel. 10 niggas on the panel. 10 niggas over talking everybody. You know, 10 niggas arguing. The channel owner, don't have enough balls to tell everybody to shut up. To shut the fuck up. When it's super rare and I don't do it no more. But when I have a bunch of people on this panel, I run it with an iron fist. You're not gonna get up here and just wild out. I don't care if I do got 5 or 6 people here. You're not over talking everybody. You're not arguing everybody. No, I would click this button and everybody's mic is off except for the one person. But most people don't do it like that. So nah, this is not a panel channel, nigga. YouTube is enough of that. Almost every other channel is a panel channel. So you come to Big Boss, you hear me speak, goddammit. This is Big Boss Real Talk. You listening to me, what the fuck I gotta say. You listen to what I say. This ain't no fucking panel channel, nigga. So nah, it is what it is, man. Heard, vetted, checked, Vita de Chet is a woman hostel. They find cheaper bras around there. Is that out here? Where's that at? I'm late in the chat. They would have brought down Joanna Man for 1,000. Right? Yeah, I got up out of there, man. I didn't want to see what the 1,000 was. Their 1,000, right? Their version of 1,000. I didn't want to see what their version, because their prices are off. The first chick was like a 6.5, maybe a 7, and that's being generous. A soft 7, and she wanted 3K? Oh, hell no. Then the other chick was like a dark-skinned, skinny mini, wanted 2K? Your pricing is off. So in your mind, in your version, what is 1K to you? I'm scared to see what your 1K is. I got up out of there. They would have brought out your money, man. You crazy. There's a lot of factors. A lot of factors. The two biggest ones is I took too many breaks over these years, man. Kicking myself in the butt. I would take, out of a 12-month, I would take 3 months off. 3 or 4 out of 12. And it not be consistent, you know. So that really did not help. That did not help with not just constantly pushing the algorithm, constantly being consistent. But hell, I work a lot of jobs. And then the other reason is, believe I got shadow banned early in the game, man. Early in the game because my type of content, because what I talk about. You know, so that's the main 2 reasons. There's probably a lot of others, but that's the main 2 reasons. I think it's some shadow ban suppression going on because my type of content, you know. YouTube let me rock out though. YouTube let me rock out, but they just don't promote. They just don't push it. So they got me like in a little bubble. I'm like in my own little bubble. There's channels that got pulled down. That got deleted. And there's channels that got demonetized. That they can stay up. The channel can stay up, but it's demonetized. You're not making no money. Let alone get deleted. I don't even have 1 strike. Believe it or not. As much as I do, I don't have 1 single strike. YouTube lets me rock out. They let me rock out, but they got me in a bubble. And then on top of that, I'm not consistent. Right? So that's like the main reasons, but you know it is what it is. Boss, people don't bang with your personality. Plus you tip on Sean in Brazil. Oh, okay. Mike Harris. Plus you tip on Sean in Brazil. I don't get that last part. You tip on Sean in Brazil. But yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. A lot of people, you know, it's Kevin Hart. No, was it Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle? It might have been Dave Chappelle. He kept it so real. He said the thing about comedy versus like, this is not comedy, but when he said it, it made a lot of sense though. There's certain genres where it's okay to be the big tough guy, right? But in most genres, it's not. You get dinged for that. And I think with Dave Chappelle, he said in the joke, he said, people are not gonna laugh at if you're the tough guy. If you're the big tough guy, people are not really gonna rock with you. You have to be the self-deprecating. So short like Kevin Hart, or you know, real skinny like Chris Rock and like a lot of them, you know. But you can't be the big tough huff and puff guy. It said people really don't rock with that. There's only a few genres where you can get away with that. Normally, action movies, you know, WWE type wrestling type shit, or UFC. If you're not in that mode, people are not really gonna rock with that. I'm like, wow. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But that was dope. That was dope. But yeah, you got the chick, didn't do what you want, and she did to him. You asked him why you didn't do that to me. Oh, okay, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, you tipped on QB too. No, I did. I don't know where you're getting this. I don't know where you're getting this. But this situation in Brazil, I know what you talking about. It quite didn't go down like that, but I know what you're talking about though. I know what you're talking about. That Brazil trip. Yeah, it was just a question. It was just a question. But you got the video? I would love to see it. Are you in any one of these groups? Are you in any one of these groups? So I would love to see it. I would love to see it, but nah. I know you saw that Brazil shit. Yeah, but that was just a question. And that's in a fucking whorehouse, brothel. I know what you're talking about. in a casa, a little casa, in a the little day casa. So that's not a regular chick. That's not a regular chick that motherfucker pulled and hollered at. That's inside a establishment that have services. So I'm asking about the services in an establishment. It's not quite the same. So your man Rob don't fuck with you because of it. Okay, you just super trolling now. What Rob? You super trolling now. The only Rob I know is Rob Brazil, and Rob Brazil, that's my number one ace coon boom. So like the Khalil said, I think it was this stream earlier today when I did my Starbucks stream. You know, he was doing this hating, trolling shit, like I guess like you trying to do. And he said, you ain't getting bitches the way you want to because you're lame, you got no game, the way you dress, carry yourself, and all the women you showed so far were mid at best. I said, you know what? You should have stopped there. You know, I get it, you trolling, it's all good. I'm lame with no game, all the shit, the way I dress, this and that, whatever. But then it's always the last word, it's always the last sentence that gets you, right? It's always the last sentence. The chicks you showed were all mid. What? Have you been watching my content? Even if you, well, some haters are truthful. If you're gonna be a hater, at least be truthful. Once you said that part, then I know you're just talking out your ass. So this right here is why I know you're talking out your ass. Because my guy, it's only one Rob. I only got one road dog named Rob. Shout out to Rob Brazil, my moderator. Rob Brazil, he fucks with me heavy. That's my number one road dog. This guy who don't fuck with me, who you say on something that happened in 2020 something in Brazil. Why just last year on my birthday last year, my man Rob spent his money and flew to Kenya to turn up with me for my birthday in Africa. Spent his own money. He spent his own money and he flew to Africa to turn up with me on my birthday. And then, so I paid for him to go on the safari with me. So my man Rob flew to Africa. So what are you talking about? See, that's what happens when you just talking shit. That's just happens when you start talking shit. That last statement gave you away. Yo, man, Rob don't even fuck with you. What? The guy who flew to Africa to celebrate my birthday, he don't fuck with me? That's a long way. And that man Rob celebrated my birthday with me in Dominican Republic. He celebrated my birthday with me in Brazil. So he celebrated my birthday in Thailand. So he out of the 6 years I've been traveling, my man Rob celebrated my birthday traveling in 4 different countries. Just last year, Kenya and Nairobi. You're talking shit, bro. But it is what it is. That's what you guys do. Shout out to Georgia Floyd 6'9". What's up, bro? What's up? You watching from Kick, huh? That's what's up, man. You watching from Kick. And speaking of the devil. Speaking of the devil and the devil arrived. Oh, man. The girl you just had on the couch, she's decent. Everybody's not a hater, brother. Some people just have opinions. Don't take it personal. No, I get it. Just like the people in Kenya protesting. I said, hey, man, I get it. People have opinions. It is what it is. Bossy boss. Dude, I'm the most chill dude, bro. So, yeah, I get that. I get that. But like I say, you're better off. Once you keep going with it, your last statement give it away. I said, oh, this motherfucker just hating. This motherfucker just hating. Now you pulling shit out your ass. All the girls you had. What? Are you serious? Do you got eyes in your head? Or you might be gay. I don't know. Now, if you don't like me, you don't like me. But to sit there and say all the girls I had was just mid at best, come on, man. Come on, man. The other guy, your main man, Rob, he don't even fuck with you no more. What? He flew to Africa. What are you talking about? You guys is, boy. But I get it. It's trolley troll time. It's trolley Troville. We just rocking out though, man. I know, man. You said that. Shout out to you though, man. Now I'm kind of scared to give you a wrench, man. You said that earlier today. When that you today, when Khalil was talking shit, you said, man, block these fools, man. Yeah, I let them rock out. I let them rock out. I speak on it half the time. I let them rock out. He said, when I get my rich, I'm blocking all the haters. Damn, then I won't be able to see none of these trolls, man, hate on me. Cause I know I know the first main person you'll block was Khalil ass. And I can easily do it. But you know what? I let him rock out, man. I let him rock out. It is what it is. Shout out to Highlander, man. Highlanders has been coming through so fucking much, man. Thanks for showing the travel space how great SA is and can be. The more you travel to SA, the better it gets. I believe that. I kind of said that though too. I said that in my little Starbucks rant shit today. Because I'm a well-versed traveler, I can know things that I don't know. I'm like, you know what? I know it's levels to this shit. Because I see the potential. Because I'm right here at the surface. I see the potential. And I realize I only been here, 4 days? First time, 4 days. I see the potential. It's just a certain way you gotta figure it out. And once you figure it out, once you get that cipher, it opens up. So I know that. And then obviously the same can be said for anywhere. I mean, that's a true statement, right? That's a statement in reality. Any place you go to back to back multiple times, normally each time it gets better. You learn more spots. The main thing, you meet more people. You meet more locals, men, guys. You know, you can befriend some guys and get in certain circles, and they can introduce you to new spots, local spots, away from the tourist areas, another circle of girls. You start meeting new people, you learn new spots. So that's just a true statement, but yeah, absolutely true also of SA. And I see that. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But you know, I don't want to be disingenuous. I got to keep it a buck. It's a long ass flight, man. I know stuff could be longer than Thailand, but damn, this shit is longer than the Thailand flight, bro. Longer. By a good little margin. For me, Oakland, California, San Francisco to Thailand, 2 flights. 18, 19 hours, under 20. 18, 19 hours. 2 flight, 18 hours. Come here, 3 flights, 23 hours. Oh my God. And that's 23 hours of flight time. That's not the total time with the layovers. No, that's his flight. Air time, Air Jordan. 23 hours in the air, nigga. With about 2 layovers and 6 hours of layover. 4-hour layover, 2-hour layover. 6 hours layover, 23 hours of flying. 29 hours total. Wow. So for 29 hours, man, it has to be super lit. It has to be super lit to justify 29 hours. It has to be lit. And these prices, $1,500, $2K. Little chick right here. It's the first time I really gave up $2K. I'm not mad. I'm not really mad, you know, because I knew the $2K was coming. I knew the $2K was coming. Because what I had last night was 50. Oh, I jewed her down. The one I had last night, I jewed her down, man. She thought she was getting. So last night, she was supposed to get the 15, 1.5, spend the night. She still made out like a bandit. Smashed one time after the interview, right? Smashed one time. And kind of like this chick, man. These chicks party. They was blowing up her phone. You know, they party all night. They party till 4, 5, 6 in the morning, right? Her friends were blowing up her phone while we in the bed. Her friends were blowing up her phone. And I could tell she was just itching to leave, man. So much so that, like, I felt the way. She was itching to leave. So I gave her a way out. I saved me a little bit of money. I gave me a way out. I said, you want to go with your friends, huh? No, it's okay. I said, come on, man. You're talking to Bossy Boss. I said, you can go. I did want you to spend the night so I can get another smash. He said, really? But I told her straight like this, I don't play. But I'm going to deduct, though. You're not going to get that 1.5. I'm not saying no. I wanted to say 1K so bad, but you know, I didn't do it like that. Mainly because she did a video. She did a good video. Had she not did the stream, it probably would have been 1K. So I hit her at 1.2. She took it. She took it and left. She took it gladly, and she wants to kick it with me before I leave. She wants to take me to the waterfront. She wants to take me, show me some spots. And I might do that just for content because she was real good on camera. I'm talking about the one, not this one. She was cool too, but the one I had yesterday, last night. So before I leave, I might hook up with her again and let her take me around and put that on content. Yeah. But shit, she was only going to get 1.5, but I cut her loose with 1.2. So this one right here, she made out. Her little thick self, she made out. It's cool though. She got me for the 2, and she coming back. Well, she got a purse, so you know it is what it is. This shit crazy. Next time I will fly to Johannesburg, I will fly from Miami to Sao Paulo, which is 8 hours. And Sao Paulo to Johannesburg was 8 hours, 16 total. Oh, look at you. Many people travel to SA. Now you tell me. Okay. That's still, you know what? That's dope. For me, that's still 3 flights. From California, from San Francisco, California, to Texas. Well, no, you're saying it, Sao Paulo. See, we don't have a straight shot. That'd be 4th flight. LA, still damn. Shout out to Los Angeles. LAX got a straight shot to Sao Paulo, I believe. SFO, Frisco, we don't. So the way San Francisco gets to Brazil is through Texas. So I'll have to fly to Texas and then down to Brazil and then over. There's no easy way to do it, man. There's no easy, shit. Ah, man. Shout out to you, though. There's no easy fucking way to do it. He said, I'm giving a 30-minute timeouts. Damn, 30 minutes? Golly. 30, no. Is it even that long? I don't even do people like that. So, damn. 30-minute timeout. Damn, man. Jordan is a moderator, and he don't even do them like that. Dang. Jordan, I'm going to leave it to you. Hey, Jordan, do you want another moderator, man? You want him? Because I already know. I give Passport Creed, he going to be a guard dog. He ain't going to let nobody talk smack. But it's cool, though. It's good, man. It's cool. I don't worry about this guy. Like, what is he saying now? What, Khalil? What? Also, be careful in Kenya because Kenyan men feel they look weak because Rello got away. They feel they got to make an example out of black Americans sooner or later. Okay, you finally said something that makes sense, man. You finally said something that makes sense. Because I wondered that, I pondered that. I said, how do you have this much smoke for Big Boss, but you let J Rello walk around freely for a month? Not a week, a month. The bullshit he did was in the first 5 days. The first 5 days. He stayed 3 weeks after that. 3 weeks after. Going to brothels, going to clubs, walking around. Now, he wasn't like outside, haha, come get me. He was being smart with it, kind of trying to be ducked away. But he would go outside. He still went out to brothels. So, all of this smoke for Big Boss, and you let J Rello slip through your fingers. So because you let J Rello walk around, and you let him slip away, now you feel as a substitute, you got to make Big Boss your example. It ain't going to go like that, man. It's not going to go the way they think. They should have handled, I still wanted Rello to come home safely. I want everybody to come home safe. So I'm saying I want him to, but if they caught him and it was what it was, then that's his consequence. But you can't put that on me. So it is what it is. But you finally said something that makes sense. I get it. I'm well aware of that. Because that's the only thing that makes sense. I said, how you have so much smoke for Big Boss? And I was already there. I was there. I did it last year. I was already there. So now and the second time when I go back, now you're mad at me the second time I go back because this nigga done did something. So now you're mad at me. But when I was there, I didn't do that. I was already there. I kicked it. I had fun. I spent money. I partied. I turned up. I left. Applied for my visa. They gave it back to me. I'm coming back. So don't put that on me. I'm not your scapegoat. I'm not your scapegoat. I'm not your excuse. I'm not your example. I'm not your springboard for your social problems that you already got going on. And so you need to latch to something. You need to latch to something for a springboard and use that as an impetus for whatever you got going on. No, I'm not none of that. I'm Big Boss. Real talk. Oh, man. And what they say? God got me. Jesse Sawyer, y'all better keep Rello name out your mouth. You see he just put out a split list talking about split dudes neck when he see them. Oh, man. For real, I didn't even know that, man. Jay Rello put out a split list. Wow. That's crazy, man. This shit is crazy, man. I'm very fair. I'm just not letting penis police troll the chat. Yeah, it's a balance, bro. It's a balance. You know, you have people that hypocrite type people that act like they virgins, that act like they don't fuck, that they don't want pussy, that they don't like women, and they come over here with so much bullshit to say about guys that just turning up. Now, obviously, if you do some crazy mannish type shit like Rello did, it should be called out and just dealt with. Like, I'm not the police. I'm not the authorities. To me, he's a passport bro. He's an American. I wanted him to come home safe. Now, if he'd have got home safe and the American authorities wanted to talk to him about this antics, then that's what he get. So I'm not like protecting somebody from a legal consequence. The consequence is the consequence. You know, legally type shit. I just want people to be safe, especially Americans, especially black Americans who go overseas. Because I just hate it when so many guys went to Colombia, Medellin, and never came home. They got scoped. And they still keep fucking going. They just love that shit, man. They love Colombia, Medellin, Medi. And a lot of guys go to Colombia and they never come back home. So I want travelers to be safe. To come home the same way you left. Now, if you did some fuck shit, then answer for that legally with the authorities. Hey, that's your issue, bro. But physically get home safe. And once you're safe, handle that issue. That's my thing. But the Jay Rello shit in Kenya, they didn't touch him. They didn't do nothing. I don't think the police did nothing. The local people didn't do nothing. So, you let him get away, but you have so much smoke for me. Big boss, we know you'll be here in 2 weeks. We're waiting for you. You're here in weeks. We're waiting for you, big boss. We're going to cut off your penis. Yeah, they said they're going to cut off my dick. Oh, man, there ain't that much cutting in the world, man. You ain't got big enough scissors. You ain't got big enough machete. Ain't that much cutting in the world. Oh, man. He had 9 dudes on the list. Please. He gonna split them with what? You know he's just a character, man. You know he's a character. Shout out to him. Right? 30-minute timeout, man. You said, you're right. It would be Los Angeles to Sao Paulo, which is 12 hours. Okay. Then 8 hours Sao Paulo to total 20. Fuck. Well, I saved 3. But I could save 2. This is crazy. Because you can fly from San Francisco to LAX in about 1 hour. Or really 90 minutes, you know. Kind of like Miami to POP. A 90-minute flight. So I can fly from San Francisco, or really, especially if it's LA, I could just fly out of Oakland. I don't need to do Frisco. Oakland is international too. Even though it's international, I'd fly out of Frisco, man. But to go to LA, fly out of Oakland to LA, about 90 minutes, and then the 12 hours, and then the 8 hours. So the 20 hours and the 90 minutes, 21 and a half. Oh my goodness. 21 and a half. And that beats the 23. Speaking of 21. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, there ain't no easy way around it. That 12, you can't get away from that 12 hours, huh? Because that's what I did. Shit. SFO to DC. Dulles, how you say it? Dulles. Dulles. SFO to Washington, D.C., Dulles, 5 hours. And then from D.C. to Ethiopia, 12 hours. So I got that 12. So a 12 and a 5. 12 and a 5 is 17. Then a 6. And then from Ethiopia to Cape Town was 6. So 17 plus 6, 23. So doing that way will save 3, but I don't live in LA. So it'll take me 90 minutes to fly to LA. So that's 1.5. So 21 and a half. I save an hour and a half, man. Hey, I save an hour and a half. Damn. Yeah, it's no easy way. I'm not saying that I won't not come back, and I still have yet to do Durban. So I'm almost finished with Cape Town. I have what? 2.5 days in Cape Town. It's Sunday night, about to be Monday. So I have Monday and Tuesday, and I leave Wednesday. So I have 2 days, Monday, Tuesday. I have 2 full days of Cape Town. Then I still got 6 days of Durban to see what Durban do. And I heard Durban could be slow. Durban is not even as fast as here. So it's kind of like I'm going down because I'm skipping Joburg. So, hey, I just wanted to see for myself, man. I wanted to see if it's slow, it's slow. And I'll turn up when I get to Kenya and avoid getting my dick chopped off. Oh, man. No, it might be on a long list. It might be on a bucket list. I mean, there's so many places in Africa, man. But what is kind of on my short list, Uganda. Uganda's on my short list, and Tanzania. And simply because Uganda, I hear, has the biggest asses. No other reason than that, right? Boss, I'm a simple guy, man. It don't take a lot to figure me out. The only reason, Uganda is on the list because I hear they got the biggest asses. And that's enough for me. That's enough. Tanzania, I hear they got some cute chicks, some pretty chicks. They're some of the prettiest between, I guess, South Africans and Tanzania is supposed to be some of the prettiest. And, you know, thick, tall, red bone type shit too. So I just want to see what Tanzania do, but it can go on and on and on, man. Rwanda. You know, I'm not tripping on Ethiopia like that. Even though Ethiopian women look good, I know that country is not set up for passport bros. So, you know. You have some countries that's set up where their rules and their laws make it not passport bro friendly. And then you got some countries where they roll out the red fucking carpet. Hey, it's a party. Thailand. Thailand, Soy 6, Walking Street. You have some countries, they roll out the red carpet. Other countries, they make certain laws in place. And on top of the law, because, you know, laws can be broken. On top of the laws, they enforce the laws and they make sure that it's not even no networks, it's not no infrastructure for none of that. And even then, it's underground type shit, right? But it's not like even a network, it's not an infrastructure. So, I'm gonna stop there. I'm not even gonna finish that full thought. Really? The others say that you're going after the customer of the services, right? You're going after the customer. And you're trying to run off the customer, the buying, paying customer. You're trying to scare them away. You're trying to scare their customer. You're going after the customer. But you still got the shop that's selling. With bright lights and neon with a big sign. So you gotta close the shop. You close the shop, the customers can't come. They won't come. They're not gonna come to a closed store. Sorry, we're closed, out of business, we're closed. Boarded up. They're boarded and gated up. Barbed wire. The business is shut down. People won't go. The business is wide open. Maybe not with a red carpet, but bright lights and a neon sign. The business is wide open, and you're just personally, one by one, you're just trying to stop customers. Don't go in there. Yeah, it's open. It's open, but don't go in there. What you mean? It's right there. What you talking about? Yeah, it's open, but don't go in there unless you're white. Don't go in there unless you're Chinese. Don't go in there unless you're Arab. Don't go in there unless you're Indian. If you're black, don't go in there. If you're black skinned, if you're black, don't go in there. It's open. It's wide open. Instead of doing laws, instead of doing things to shut it down, to stop it, to stop the demand, to stop the supply, to shut it down, to stop it, it's wide open, and we just gonna try to stop you from going in. You got me fucked up, man. If you don't get out the way, move out the way. I'm walking around. Don't. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Work on your problem first. Don't come for me. I'm the least of your worries. The least. Work on your problems first. Priorities. Work on your problems. Close the fucking store. If you close the store, nowhere we finna go. I'll go to another store. Hello. Close the fucking store. Don't have that store wide open and every other race go in. Everybody else go in the store. The store is open. Everybody go in and you just come out to put your hand on my chest. No, you don't go. We don't want you to go. What? If you don't get out the way. Oh, man. Yeah. So, yeah, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. You said you heard Tanzania has too many Americans? I don't know about that. I guess. What you guys talking about in the chat, man? Were they 420 friendly in any parts? Did you smell it in the air? What, Tanzania? Smell it in the air. Oh, man. It's legal in South Africa? That's what's up. Shout out to Mike Tyson. Iron Mike Tyson. I showed on the stream on Long Street. Mike Tyson has a cannabis club on Long Street, Cape Town. I said, what? Shout out to Mike Tyson, man. Mike Tyson has a cannabis club here in South Africa on Long Street. Oh, man. Do you also notice cultural difference between South Africans and Kenyans? Interesting question. Not really, not that deep. It's cultural difference. Not really. No. Can't say that I have. Not saying that there's not any, but I haven't really noticed it on the surface. Not really. Big Mike, everything factor, when you factor everything, curves, energy, vibes. Which one is better, Kenyan women or South African women? Probably Kenya. Still, to me, Kenya still wins. Got a few more days. I'm halfway through this trip, right? I'm halfway through. Halfway through Cape Town. Still got to do about a week in Durban. Kenya still wins though. One thing I can say, one leg up to South Africa. The face card in overall beauty level tends to be higher. But when it comes to bodies, Kenya still got them. And when it comes to vibes and energy and curves, Kenya, you know. These chicks are cool. Some are Americanized type shit, but they're cool. I still say Kenya, man. I say Kenya. But what South Africa has on them, for the country, right? Not the women. The infrastructure, you know, it's more modern. The places I'm in right now, they're more modern than some of the places I saw when I was in Nairobi, the capital city. I was in Nairobi, and this place still seems more modern, more Americanized, and the mentality is a lot of these chicks are kind of American-ish, kind of Western mindset. So when you say that the energy and the vibes, Kenya, the curves, it's kind of both, man. These curves here are crazy too, but Kenya is ridiculous, and here it's crazy. Take your pick. Now you talk about prices, right? You don't want to say the word cheap. Oh, we're not cheap. We're not cheap. But it's more economical in Kenya, man. You know, we're not talking no 2,000 Rand, 120 and none of that stuff. I mean, you know, you having overnights for 80, bro. You have it, well, from 207. You got slay queens there, though. Slay queens, they make their own prices. Slay queens would talk crazy too, right? In Kenya, you got the slay queens, and slay queens make up their own crazy prices. So, but it's still overall cheaper though. Are South African white folks cool there? Yes, for the most part. I haven't had a lot of interactions with them at all, but from what I can see from a distance when I pass by them, you know, they don't. I'll say this. The South African white folks I seen here are less racist than the white folks in Brazil. White folks in Brazil can be a trip, even now, even in Rio, let alone Sao Paulo. So that's interesting. The white folks in Brazil, and not to say they are, but I'm saying I've seen some bullshit in Brazil. But then again, I've been to Brazil. I've been going to Brazil for 5 years, and I've been 5 times, right? I've been to Brazil 5 times within 5 years, so I've been there more. And the way the white folks, the white Brazilians interact with the Afro Brazilians, not too cool, man. Not too cool. You know, Philly Dom did a little video about it a while back, like a year or so ago when he was out there. Yeah, so the ones I see are cool, but then again, we're talking 4 days, bro. I'm not the expert. I'm not the guru expert. I know the one-eyed man is king in the kingdom of the blind. If everybody else is blind and I got one eye, I can see more than you. You ain't been here and I'm here now, so I get it. But only 4 days, bro. Only been here 4 days. So I don't know the question to the universe. I can't answer your every desire, your every wish. You got all these questions. What about this? What about this? Boss. What about this? I don't know all of that. Only been here 4 days, bro. Only been here 4 days. I can't answer all those questions. I don't know. But from what I see, white folks are cool. Because I seen some shit in Brazil, so white folks is cool from what I see, bro. The overall, That's close. My 2 weeks in Kenya, Nairobi, and 4 days here. Really being out on Long Street. They had some cold baddies here. I ain't gonna lie. They had some cold baddies. So the baddies, the edge might go. Damn. The edge might go to so I don't know, but Kenya got some cold ones too. But they're elite. The edge on the baddies might go to South Africa, maybe. And I say they edge them out. Because I think about it, Kenya has some baddies too. Ooh, and the one I met at the airport, I forgot all about. Thick, light-skinned chick. I just knew she was a color, South African. She said she Kenyan. And she was yellow. She was yellow and thick. I said, ooh, wait. She said she's straight Kenyan. Met her at the airport. Got her number. Have it. I ain't even text her yet. Oh, man. And she was Kenyan. So Kenyan got him, but you can't go wrong. But overall, Kenya, man, you know, especially for the price. Especially for that price, man. You know, overall, I'm telling you, I was smashing way more in Kenya than I am right now. I can tell you that. And that's with just doing something, right? So it's slow going. It's slow going. Kenya, knocking them out. Knocking them out. Do you plan to go to Kruger National Park? It's located in South Africa. Is it here in Cape Town or is it in Joburg? I do plan to go to Table Mountain. I'm going to go to Table Mountain and the waterfront. So I'm going to at least do those two things on my last 2 days, right? Table Mountain and the waterfront. Yeah. I heard that. Shit, them prices are right. Ghana, so that's Accra. The city is Accra, right? Country Ghana. The city where that goes down at is Accra, something like that. Yeah, the price is definitely right. They could be on the bucket list too, but yeah, you know, you can't go everywhere, right? Yeah, they're very sophisticated. They're very sophisticated. They're very sophisticated. You know, it's kind of Americanized here, so you know, that's a good and a bad thing at the same time, right? That's a good and a bad thing. So, I still say Kenya for the win so far. They are saying those people who did the hit piece on you, Austin, and Kendrick was paid actors. It is a bluff. Hope you still go to Mombasa and have a good time like those white boys do. Yeah. I saw on Austin's video. Austin, shout out to Austin. Austin grabbed the bull by the horns. Austin did a response video to it, right? Play like everybody been doing, right? Everybody's been responding to it. Technically, I could, because I'm fucking mentioning it, but me doing it is fuel to the fire. Even me talking about it randomly on lives, fuel to the fire. But if I was to do a reaction to it, have it, have the video play in a screen, and I'm on the side, and I pause it, and this and that, whatever. It's not that deep to me. What you said right there, that's what I feel. I don't feel it in my spirit, man. I don't feel it in my spirit. It don't feel real. It feels fake. And even me saying this is going to enrage him. Oh, see, it's like I can't win. Anything I say is going to kind of like make it worse. Because then now they have to like prove that what he's saying is not this. So now we really got to show him. So I can't fucking win from losing. But you guys keep talking about it. You talk about it, I talk about it. It is what it is. You know, I just don't. I don't feel it's real. I don't feel it in my spirit. I don't feel it in my spirit. It's very surface, like fluff and bluff and puff. Very surface, no substance. It kind of came out of nowhere. It's like made up and blown up. It's like it's way too high for what it really is. So therefore it can't be real. Because it's like way too much. How do you get all that from this? Something else is going on, obviously. It's an agenda going on. Some people probably paid. It's a whole lot going, but it's not really that. And again, the big one. Who makes those type of threats outright? On video, recorded for everybody to see and everybody to replay on their 10 channel. We are going to cut off this. We are going to do it. Who does that? Who incriminates themselves like that? Now you can have there's some people who are crazy enough to do that, right? I get it. There are some people who are just crazy enough to incriminate themselves like that. But who does that? The whole thing screams multiple things at once. It screams you have an agenda. You're trying to push like some of your social issues you already got. Some of your social issues, you're just using this to kind of put it together. You want to put it all together and use this to push that and whatever. And then for the password bros, for the black African American black password bros, you know, you want to scare them and intimidate them from coming. So we're going to chop off your head, blah, 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 blah. It just don't seem, I don't know. It just doesn't to me. If it did, I would consider changing, switching, modifying. I mean, I'm not above that. If it did, but I'm saying it don't to me. It just doesn't. If it don't, it don't. You don't seem it don't. So I don't know, man. The whole thing is crazy. I guess I would have took it more serious if they would have had this. If all this would have happened, you had 3 weeks. You can't get away from that. You had 3 weeks before Rello left. Before he left, you had 3 weeks before he left. 3 weeks, almost a month. That's almost a month. Right? You right? You know, I get it. You know, it might take a week to mobilize, and then in 2 weeks, you had 3 weeks after the incident, and now he's been gone for almost a month now. And all this hoopla, I'm like, I don't know. I don't get it. Shout out to the people, man. Shout out to the people. He said, yeah. Is that really CNN though? They're not too, or is it just that that one dude network? Because I know they keep saying that. So is that really the king of CNN, or is it that one dude's YouTube channel who was showing it? The Diaspora Network or something like that. Shout out to Jordan. I remember you went to all them places and you came on my live. You came on my live and you talked about each place. You did a month about each place. I remember that. Tanzania, and Uganda and Kenya. Shout out to C. Jordan. So I had no problem pulling in Kenya and Uganda. I had one woman tell me no in Tanzania, believe it or not. Wow. One woman tell you no in Tanzania. Yeah, it can happen. And here Tanzania got them baddies. Kenya come to America, do all that scamming. We can't go there and buy a little coochie. Shout out to Kenya. I don't know if is it the Kenyans to do the scamming or is it the Nigerians? Shout out to Nigeria, right? Shout out to Nigeria. Is it the Kenyans or the Nigerians that do all the scamming? You saying we can't go there and buy? Man, I'm not worried about that, man. I am not worried about that. Because the government would step in. The government would have laws. The government, what? And prostitution is illegal in Kenya. So that's the one thing they do got. Prostitution is technically illegal in Kenya. You know where else prostitution is legal at? Prostitution is illegal in Thailand. The Kingdom of Thailand, prostitution is illegal. And also, you can walk down Soy 6. What the hell? Are you fucking serious? So, the way of the world, man. The way of the world. That is crazy. At least in Brazil, prostitution is legal. Like legal. So that's what's up. Prostitution is legal in Brazil. But technically it's illegal in Thailand. And it is illegal in Kenya. So they had that. So hey, I'm just kicking it. I'm just having fun, you know. Hey, if she wants a little money for taxi, it is what it is, man. And yet they have establishments, right? And yet they have establishments. Ay. This shit get crazy, man. That's the one right there. That's the one right there. This right here. So that's what I'm talking about. So don't come for me. You know. You let Rello slip through your fingers. You don't start with Big Boss. You don't start with the boss. So, that's the one. Yeah, it's lit out here, Jordan. It is lit. Right? Also do Ivory Coast. Many yellow bones. See, that's where I'm going. Boss is yellow bone chasing. Shout out to D, South Crown 35. Whatever happened to Miss Thumper in Thailand? I guess she's still in Thailand, man. I hope she's doing well. I hope her YouTube channel's doing well. Shout out to Miss Thumper, man. Shout out to Miss Thumper. Hope she's doing well. I want to visit, but Americans are technically not allowed to travel to Ivory Coast? I thought you were talking about Cuba. Are technically not allowed to travel there. But you are right. Ivory Coast, Cameroon, and that whole area has beautiful women. Wow. Americans are not travel. So you mean this is from the Trump side? It's on a no travel list. America don't want us to go, or Ivory Coast don't want Americans to enter. Which one is it? Is it like the man like Trump doesn't want Americans to go to Cuba? So is it a ban from our side or their side? Kenyans have bigger fish to fry than Big Boss. They worried about putting food on the table and roof over their heads. Yeah, absolutely. I think some of this is just a call to action, like an all-inclusive call to action. Because they do have issues, shout out to them, right? They do have a lot of social issues. So I believe they're grasping at anything they can use to snowball, right? You know, to at least get it started. To snowball, to springboard awareness for the other issues. Jay Rello did World Star Hip Hop, made World Star Hip Hop. It was all viral. So it's just something to grab onto. Use that for something else. Not even that for that. Not even for what it is. You'll give it a little bit of lip service. You give it a little bit of lip service because it's your foundation. But you basically you use that as an excuse. You use that to launch other stuff. And I really think that's what that feminist chick did in Brazil with Austin all those years ago. She used the Austin Holloman viral moment to piggyback her feminist agenda. It was like a perfect match. Here it is, this young American YouTuber is talking about bringing guys for sex to Brazil for the women, and she's already a feminist. So that's like a match made in heaven. So her eyes probably lit up. So she was able to kind of, and then his thing was viral. It was big already in the news. Think about YouTube. Did you see a lot of YouTubers do? And it's smart. You're supposed to do this. And I don't. The London troll said, why don't I think my channel don't grow? The London troll said, why my channel don't grow? One of the things you're supposed to do, and I don't, it's called trend jacking. It's a real term. Especially in social media world, especially in YouTube world. It's called trend jacking. Whatever is trending. And actually, there's websites, Google even has a thing that shows you what is trending. Like whatever, it doesn't matter because it's always various topics, right? What's trending in culture, what's trending in the rap beef, what's trending in sports, what's trending in dating world, whatever is hot topic for the moment. The Diddy trial did something, blah, 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 blah. Charlie Kirk shooting, Whatever topic is trending, then content creators make content around that to give their opinion of it. Their 5-cent opinion out their ass. They probably even know about it. They just did a quick little search. But the thing is, it's the topic itself. It's not them. It's not organic. It's not something they thought of. It's not coming from them. It's already a topic that's trending in social and pop culture. So since it's trending, it's called trend jacking. You jump on it. You jump on a wave. You jump on a wave, you jack the trend. It's already a trend, and then you add your shit to the trend. Because while people is looking at that, now they see you. It's called trend jacking. That's a real thing. That's all that feminist lady did with Austin Holloman. She trend jacked him. Because he was viral. He was viral. That itself, that story was viral. That story was trending. It was already trending by itself. She added herself into it. Because she's already a feminist. Right? So it's perfect. She's a feminist for women. That story is trending. She trend jacked. I think that's what these Kenyans are doing. Rello shit was viral, and they trend jack. The other issues they already got, you know, they kind of not going over with it. They see something trending and they jump on it, and it's trending for their country, Kenya. Duh. That J Rello stuff is viral and trending. They trend jacked and jumped on it. They used that as an excuse to launch. Springboard. That's what I think. Kenyans spend the most on social media in the world. Most time. Yes. I think some Americans paid them to do this. The hit piece with cartoons looks silly and shouldn't be taken serious. Yeah. Like Homer Simpson style type shit. When I go to SA, I want to go to the Zulu tribe area. Jordan. I bet you do. You wanna go out there and camp with them too, huh? You wanna go hunt with them? Oh man. What you say, She Jordan? I'm kind of going back through the chat. I'm about to end this in a minute, man. Whenever a woman quotes me a ridiculous price, I ask them if I could. Yeah, that's smart. That's a smart tactic. Backdooring as well. Every woman tells me no. Try that SA. Right? That's game. Game is game. Whenever a woman quotes me a ridiculous price, well, I ask him if I can do the back door as well. Every woman tells me no. Try that in SA. Yeah, that's a good tactic. You know, you play stupid games, win stupid price. You gonna quote me a stupid price? Well, I'm gonna ask you a stupid question then. The hell? Trying to pay your rent off of one session? No, it don't work like that. It's work. You gotta work. You gotta work for it, girl. You ain't gonna come up off me. One big major come up off me? Hell no. There was a white man who was caught impregnating over 1,000 women in West Africa. Wow. Yeah, and I know a story about a white man who went over there purposely giving AIDS to, I don't know what country. So I don't want to say Kenya because I don't know. I can misspeak. I mean, I know he did it. It was a white man. I think he was Europe. I don't know if he was American. But a white man went to one African country and gave many women AIDS on purpose. White man. You're talking about there was a man who impregnated over 1,000 African women in West Africa. Yeah. Well, we know they do the most. They do the most over there, boy. They do the most. You know. And there's no smoke for them. There's no smoke for the white man. Or the Chinese man. But they have so much smoke for the brothers. And then I noticed in the chat, they were trying to get ahead of it. They say, and when the passport bros are called out for their behavior, instead of being accountable, they want to deflect to other races. I said, whoa, look at you guys. So you guys already kind of got your defense built in. You got your defense built in. Instead of the passport bros being accountable, the passport bros always try to deflect to other races. I'm like, wow. Well, the passport bros wouldn't have to deflect about other races if they saw you be consistent with the same energy for the other races. So the passport bros are calling out simply what they see. You only can say what you see. If I don't see it, then I don't see it. But if I see you treat this race this way, and this race this way, and then I see you treat my race this way, then I'm gonna speak on that. That's not a deflection. Big Mike, cause there's 6. There's so many nations, but y'all wanted to stabilize. Okay, that's what's up. So y'all jump on right when I'm about to end it. Cause this 6. There are so many nations, but y'all want to destabilize us. It's totally stupid. You know it's a Christian nation, so you want to bring paganism there. Y'all really trying to find out. So sound like a African person. Shout out to you. Okay. Well, paganism. That's deep. I don't know who's bringing paganism. This is kind of getting weird now. We done got into the weird part of YouTube. Yeah, well, y'all know what boss is though too. Y'all know what boss is. But yeah, we didn't got to the weird part of YouTube where they start throwing out just crazy allegations type shits. Yeah, I ain't want to speak on it. The colonizers brought all kind of stuff to the continent. The colonizers still, to this day, goes to the continent. And where I'm going, in Kenya, I'm going specifically where there's a lot of white people at. I'm going to where it's going to be way more white people than black Americans. I believe white Europeans, maybe some white Americans, but definitely white European. It's a haven. It's a haven for the white Europeans to go to the coast of Kenya. Kenya's coast, Mombasa, is where a lot of Europeans go to get with the local chicks. That's known. That's like a no. I've been knowing that for a while before I heard the term African Sasua, but I knew about the Mombasa coast where these European people go, especially the European ladies. A lot of European ladies go to get with the black guys, the young black guys. I knew that. So miss me with all of this energy when that's going on and you're worried about a big boss. And you want to chop off big boss dick. But the white boys and the Europeans go to the Mombasa coast to get with the African honeys for decades. And it's a known thing. Even the European women do it. The European women do it with the black guys, with the African guys there. Similar to like some of the American chicks that go down to Jamaica and the islands. Some of the American sisters go to the islands, Caribbean. A lot of the white European women go to Africa. We know this. So miss me with all that. Don't come for me until you clean up everything else. Don't start with Big Boss. Oh man. That being the case, we are out. And his name was Mike Oliver. Salute, Bossy Boss. He's from Spain. You and me think just alike. Don't worry. Don't worry. I rock with you, Big Mike. How did you know that? How did you know that? Boss is always thinking. Mr. White Man. What are you doing here? How long have you been here? What do you do, Mr. White Man? I already know. So miss me with all that. And I'm going to be right there with him. Probably a spec. Probably one of the few only American they look at me. What you doing here? What you doing here? See? So miss me with that, man. We call out all of them to you. Damn, I didn't bring my hat. I didn't bring my blue cap with me. I didn't bring my blue cap with me. Just imagine I'm putting on my blue cap. We call out all of them. TS, no allegation. You said you wanted raw. That part of the paganism speaks off on everyone. Be they the way. It's just that the energy is there. It's just that it's not exposed. Okay, kind of get what you're saying. You say you want it raw. Raw sex is paganism. Wow, we didn't got weird. It didn't got weird, man. Thank you. I left my hat in Oakland. Cassius Hicks. Thank you for giving me 3 hats. Right? Big Mike, you on it? We on the same wavelength tonight, Big Mike. It's already my plan. So I'm going where the white guys go. Oh man, the precious white guys who can do no wrong. The white people can come to that country and do whatever. I'm gonna be around them in Mubasa. Oh man, Big Boss Real Talk. Peace. I see y'all, man. I'll be live tomorrow about something. I don't know. Maybe a Starbucks rant, or hopefully if I get out to one of these, but most likely if I do an attraction, it might be both. I'm gonna have to get like regular footage for videos, but then also probably afterwards just go live or before. We'll see. But you guys have a good, well, I know it's probably daytime for you. For me, it's almost 1 in the morning. It's 12:46 a.m. going on 1 in the morning. So about to land this plane, man. Thank you guys for coming out. It's all good. Just know, Bossy Boss is lit. That's all you need to know. Just know that. Oh, at least. Yeah, I'm gonna be around money. Yeah, I'm gonna be around all them damn white folks. That's what I'm gonna be. Around the white folks in Mombasa. And so then you know, I can literally see what's going on, and all this heat for Big Boss and the brothers and the Black Passport Bros. You holding up signs of fellow black people. And even Austin Holloman, and all he does is promote Kenya. I mean, he can't win from losing. People was calling him the Richie Mack of Kenya. The way Richie Mack was promoting Thailand, especially like a couple years ago. Richie Mack zoomed to Thailand, was promoting Thailand. Only thing Austin talked about for a while was Kenya. He talked about Kenya so much that his views start going down. And he kept pushing Kenya. He talked positive about Kenya. He tried to bring bros there. He always talked about investments. He tried to get people to invest. He talks good about Kenya, and you hold up a sign for him. That's crazy. I'm about to be with them white guys. I'm about to be with the white men, the white Europeans, the white guys in Mubasa, and we're going to see what it is. Oh, man. Right? Say that. But that being the case, man. Boss us out. Real talk. Oh, man. Boss.